Welcome to Off the Binge, your ultimate seasonal anime podcast. Each week, we deliver top recommendations, hot takes, and in-depth reviews of the latest episodes from this season's lineup. Join us as we give you your weekly dose of anime coverage. The last episode of the year. Those time flies by so fast.
It's really not.
Wait,
It's
not the last episode. Next week is the week 13.
yeah.
I don't count the tier list. For me, this is the last episode.
Oh, I guess fair enough. I guess.
Well, I guess if you're a lame-o.
I'm about to say, I count the tier list at the last one. I'm like,
Yeah, I
hey.
mean that's the all right.
Lame-o poopy head, am I right?
I mean,
Well, guys. This is it. The final. Now, imagine this was the final. Hey, guys. Welcome to the Off the Binge podcast, where we talk about the latest, the greatest, the mid, and the trash animes that come out during the season. And this time, we're going to be talking about the winter, the final week of the winter 2025 season. I'm sorry. Anyways, it's your boy Crash, aka the Hispanic Assassin. One quick fact about me: I like ecchi anime, guys. If you guys have any ecchi animes that you want to recommend me, put on the Discord, please. And also, don't forget to follow us on our Discord and respective social medias. We have a lot, and apparently we're gonna get a Reddit next year, maybe, hopefully in the future. So stay tuned for that. But we have a lot, and I mean a lot of business to discuss when it comes to the animes. Some that have finally finished this week, and some that are still ongoing. And I can't wait to talk about it with you guys. Not just with me, but with some of the other co-hosts that are here on this podcast, not just myself. I'm gonna pass it first and foremost to this man. We've been waiting for him for a very long time. We miss his hot takes. He's the man that loves to talk about Isekai, and boy, oh boy, is there a lot of Isekai to talk about this week. Let's give it up for our host, man, go Grem. Man, Legend D Vash. I'm sorry.
Oh my!
I meant to say Legend D Vash. I'm sorry. I fumbled, guys. I'm sorry.
Hey, my name's Man
Legend D Vash.
I'm known around these parts as Man God Grem for some reason. It's a whole inside joke. It's still a thing. I like Mushoku Tensei. I like Kurisu, of course. Kurisu's best girl, honestly. And if you guys can guess what anime I have in the background, I'll do something, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I think it's pretty devious. But anyway, go ahead, Legend D Tempest Vash something, whatever the hell your name is. Culito, ¿qué está diciendo? I don't know. Go ahead.
By the way, if you guys want, I do recommend the wine, Colito. It's very good wine, very nice, sweet red wine. I do recommend it. It's very nice. But it's your boy, the legendary human attack full legendary Vash from the House of Tempest, your legendary Tranquilito from the Whale of Latino. He, like I said, back on our ReZero stream this past week, Friday, that got posted, and that's the type of intro I'm trying to be consistent as my introduction, as Watkins like to call himself the world champion in the Weeps Lounge and the Weeps of the Ring content. But yes, it is me, Vash, and I'm back to talk about long title Isekai. But if you guys want more Isekai, stay tuned for our spring season coverage. If you was part of Jump Festa, or if you guys want to see our Jump Festa coverage from 2026 on Weeps Lounge episode 206, where we break it down, but also we asked how many questions, how many more of a banger animes do we need in spring season? Even myself and Neko asked, can we get some breaks? Can we get some ones that get pushed for like summer and fall? Because that is stacked. Just be aware, chat. We might be having a 4-hour podcast. Crash may not be speaking for 2 hours because it's mostly Isekai and Shonen, and he don't watch mainstream. So he's not going to be watching it because, he just don't watch.
I think we should get him on those, actually.
Oh, we should.
I may not be on it at all, guys. I may not be at all. Who knows? Stay tuned. Stay tuned next week to find out.
Oh, yes, chat. We should also let you guys know that our scheduling will be changing. So we will still be dropping the Monday at 10 a.m. Off the binge always consistently. But our coverage will be recorded on Saturday evenings instead of Sunday. So our coverage will be going from Sunday to Saturday instead of Monday to Sunday. So that's moving forward for the winter and so on seasons. Much better for scheduling. So before we forget her, because she's been doing a lot and agreeing right for the spring season, Neko-chan that watches everything and everywhere all at once, if I'm correct. That's a reference to the movie as well.
I appreciate it. Look, it kind of saves me a breath because right now my allergies are going crazy, so you're gonna hear me a little snuffled a little bit throughout the pod. I'll probably be mute and just taking all this mucus in me. I don't know where it came from. I'm chilling in this cold, but something happened this evening where it just like said, "Come here," and I'm like, "Oh,
Keep it together.
Crazy.
I'm also like a Mortal Kombat, like, get over your sickness. We're gonna get you.
I'm like, I was chilling
She's
with you
talking
this
about
whole week.
taking in the mucus. I was like, that's crazy word.
The first
Hey,
thing I
I'm so
heard
used to it, man.
is Mortal Kombat. Get over here line. Every time I hear that.
100%. So
That's
I'm
not the
dying.
first thing I thought of.
Oh, you okay? Well, I just know the mucus is coming out of me, and or in. You never know.
You're making it
Yeah,
worse.
anyways.
Chat. It's like that domino effect. It's like, hey, it just keeps going. It just keeps going with cause and effect.
Yeah,
By
it
the
does.
way, quick plug involving myself and Neko, because you know you guys are
That
watching
is
this
true.
on Mondays at 10 a.m. You guys also should
about
check out this Thursday on the Twitch. We are reacting to Stranger Things Volume 2 of Season 5. And the stream, if you guys miss it, don't worry, it will be watched on that Friday mornings, because that Friday evening, it'll be a coverage of myself, Watkins, Neko-chan, and Drop This Box with our guest, Blade This Ninja. Blade Ninja. He will be a guest on at 10 p.m. EST. So if you guys,
I'm sorry.
If you guys are a fan of Stranger Things, however, Crash wife, his partner is watching Stranger Things season 1. Has she moved on more into that? Because I know you said that she's watching it.
I don't know. I think the fucking show's trash. So I don't even. I can ask, but I think it's on season 2 or 3. Or
so
something like that.
So he's talking about not his opinion. He's talking about things he heard. That not even that he hasn't even watched it.
Catch me in 4 years, guys. I don't watch mainstream. Catch me in 4 years. If you guys know me, I do not watch mainstream. I do not.
Which is ridiculous when we're also content creators talking about mainstream shows, like we are in the spring and winter season.
I hope you guys enjoy Christmas.
Speaking of live streams we have coming up, today, I guess, because you're gonna be watching this on Monday.
Yes.
Pause this at around noon-ish. Because apparently we're doing a ReZero stream, maybe. I mean, theoretically, possibly.
That is chat most likely happening. It's just not noon exactly, because depends on when Vash wakes up. Also, he's time. No. Time does not change. It's just like noon is maybe 1 p.m. and
just keep an eye out.
Yeah, just keep an eye out.
This pod, we might be going live here soon.
We will
on the 27th. I think we're going
Last
live.
week.
Yes.
Like she mentioned last week, just to keep y'all, remembered and reminded that on the 27th we're going to go live on Nate's
Twitch channel
to do the what are we watching?
MemoryNK anime, I think is what he has on his Twitch name there. So
brother, don't add nothing.
Oh, that's only on this TikTok. My apologies. That's MemoryNK anime on this TikTok. But yes, do we have a time chat? Do we have a time for that? Not yet, but just most likely 8 p.m. EST. 8 p.m. EST. Just be aware on that one.
Yeah, maybe a little ghost can tell us right now. Anyways, I guess not. Well, anyways, that's all right. Well,
follow him on Twitter if you want to see what time he's gonna put on it.
Yeah, you'll see on the the timeline and whatever. But of course, right? I've already been introduced. I am very excited to talk about the stuff with our co-host here. Like Crash was talking about, a lot of things did end. Maybe a lot more things are ending next week too, which we'll have a tier list with it. And look forward to that.
Week 13, our final episode.
Yes, our real final episode of the year. We've been here as a co-host together for a year now, especially for the ones who started joining, like me, Memory, and even Gremlin. We all, became official co-hosts for this pod, so which is awesome. And yeah, it's gonna be our anniversary almost. Oh my god!
In January, 1 year anniversary, episode 60. We're also ending off on a good number, not an odd number, an even number, ending off 60 of the year. So that's also congratulations. Also to the podcast people, to the Podbean side, thank you for listening. I've seen you guys put in those 10 downloads, 15 downloads. We love that you guys love to listen to our How to Flap or our tier list. It shows that you guys love those episodes. So, even though we're kind of rambling and saying that this is our moment to say thank you, since it's Christmas time, it's Christmas week. So, probably it's just perfect just saying it.
I feel like we should have done this. I feel like we should have done this in Thanksgiving, when I did it. Just saying.
I mean,
anyway,
look, it's okay. We were thankful at that time.
We're thankful all year.
Exactly. We're being more mushy because it's at the end of the year. We're all emotional, being like, oh my god, this is our anniversary.
I'm crying in the club for real.
We're having a new banger season. Oh my god, there's so much to talk about. That's why this is your go-to anime podcast where we dive into the best, the worst, and the hidden gems of each anime season. And we're going into binge chilling. Where we have a team's binge or solo binge, and lately it's been solo, so it's okay. Look forward to the new year. Like we promised last week, we're probably gonna have a team binge soon.
We do.
Yippee!
We do.
And
I
we
believe.
do. Like
I
we-
believe
and
Crash
that is
said that
true.
he would be joining me in JJK in season in our first
Exactly.
episode week 1 coverage. He said that he'll be joining me in JJK season 2 coverage. He told me that he'll be so. I believe we're on that since he'll be watching season 3 with us for the calling games. So I've been watching my JJK season 2. I'm sure he has off air on his own time. I'm sure, right?
I dropped it.
So anyway,
Anyway, chat. Yeah. Anyway.
Anyways, well, I will, you know what? I'll go ahead with bye, Binge Chillen, since I got nothing crazy. But you know, it's been 16 years since Yona the Dawn. If you see my background, it finally ended manga wise, which that was a beautiful moment this past week, and that was all really fun. If you've been a fan of Yona the Dawn, or just if you're in the shoujo community, you just know this is a staple of shoujo stuff. It's a beautiful series that has been needing a sequel, which we got a sequel announcement after the manga ending, which is insane. I've been yearning for this for years. I literally was just I don't know, my emotions were everywhere. I've loved the series for so long, and to see the anime coming back is just phenomenal. The manga ending was beautiful too. Apparently we're gonna get few little extra chapters since the author couldn't fit everything she wanted. So that's awesome that even herself like wanted to do more. So we get little chapters of something. You know, I won't spoil for any Yona fan. So yeah, if you want to read Yona right now, or you just want to wait for the sequel, which I don't know when it'll come out, but at least we do know that it is at least confirmed and is probably in development right now. So yeah, that's awesome. I really encourage anyone to watch Yona the Dawn. It's for anyone. It has action, romance, and of course, just it's beautiful. And of course, these two back behind me, they're a staple for like the shoujo community. So it's awesome it's coming back, and beautiful that for 16 years it ended in a good note. You know, it you know, a lot of series don't get that kind of like long running, especially shoujo. Don't get a lot of long running series like that, you know, or volumes. So I'm happy that it ended in such a good note. And I'm happy for the fans for the sequel and the author for just, you know, bringing this beautiful series to light. Like I love Hawk. Hawk has been like one of my favorite like male characters, and of course Yona, because right, Yona is like one of the first like female leads in a like shoujo setting too, or just in general like in action, because it is really more action than I guess in a little bit of romance. So you know, it became a staple in that sense too. So yeah, it's just a lot of good things around it. I'm just really happy that I got a sequel. That's all I've been needing.
I mean, Yona paved the way for Ascendance of a Bookworm, for stuff like Apothecary Diaries. It really did. It's one of the first with a very strong female lead who takes no shit from anyone. So there you go.
Give respect to the OG.
Really put the archetype out there. You know, that's the OG. So lots of love to Yona.
Exactly. So, you know, shout out to Yona, of course, and the authors. Just, I'm very happy. And then we see Vash like laughing with joy because he's gonna binge it too soon. Yippee! Anyways,
actually, I will say I am planning on rewatching Yona because it's been so long.
Same. So honestly, I am down to rewatch with the team.
Let's do it.
I'm so down because I know Nate's seen it too, so that will be a fun rewatch before it comes out. You know,
me, you, and Sophie can, you know, sit down, you know, have a date night.
That is true. So see, look at that.
I love how Neko invites me, but then Grem don't even include me. Just say, hey, you, me, and Sophie. And I'm like, but Neko, hey, I'm there with you, though. You invited me. I'm there with you, girl.
Hey, if you're there, bro, you're there.
Well, it don't seem like it. I didn't even get invited to the cookout. I just got invited by the part A, part B party. Just saying, man, you and Sophie.
That's the free invite. You know, you're already invited.
Crazy.
Bro, you already got the cookout like details, bro. That's the invite, all right.
Oh my god. Well,
you just gotta show up, bro. Just make sure there's no.
He's one of those kind of guys. I prefer getting the actual invite myself.
Salad. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, Neko, thank you for the invite. Still, like, you know, word being said, I still appreciate it. I didn't even know I was gonna be watching the show, but now that I got invited, I'm like, cool. Hey,
yeah,
I see the homework. Copy. I'll be there.
100%. So hey,
moving on. You know, I'm gonna shout out my boy Nate real quick. He did the one. He watched the One Piece fan letter.
I know. I was surprised to see that. I didn't know he just started that. That's awesome.
Yeah, he mentioned how it was pretty cool to see like the lives of like the regular people and how like Luffy was affecting them. So that was really cool. He talked. We talked about this a little bit during the week, so I know what he was gonna say. You know, I'm sure he had more to say, but he's not here this week. He died or something.
Yeah, Isekai.
They got Isekai.
Hopefully to High School DxD world or something like that.
Oh, God,
oh,
yeah.
he wishes, bro.
He wishes. I was gonna send him to somewhere more peaceful. I was gonna at least send him to
the DxD world is the world he wishes, bro.
Yeah, he wishes.
It's Christmas. He wished for it to be with Riz, and maybe he got his wish. Who knows?
Maybe.
Hopefully, we'll see him during the tier list where I can roast his ass for his takes on some of the anime that finished finally.
Well,
oh God.
Well, the one I was gonna wish him is Campfire Cooking of the World. At least that one, he can at least enjoy free food, good food. It's a peaceful city. So I was gonna show him that one.
Only if he's with our boy, the main character.
Exactly.
I think he would be.
He would be. Yeah, bro, we're trying to find him. Like, yo, I need that food. I need that online shopping. I'm also from Japan.
I heard Fell was there. Where's Fell's? I want to go find that dude real quick.
Exactly. Hey. Well, I'm glad you brought up his take about it because I would have loved to heard it. I saw the document and I was sad that he wasn't here to hear because as a One Piece fan myself, and I did discuss One Piece fan letter, I believe on the Weebs Lounge when I saw it because at the time I didn't, nobody seen it, and Grem has right on, been quiet about One Piece unless you speak to him is when he will explore about it. So that's on me. I just didn't really speak on it. So just glad to hear that One Piece fan letter got seen. It's beautiful. It got really also nominated on this 2025 Cultural Awards, I believe, if I remember top of my head. So it's just great to see that was being discussed or shown and also being watched from Nate because I know he's a fan of it. He just fell off from watching or reading from Punk Hazard. So I'm just glad to know that he watched it. And it's a good episode, like a 25-minute-ish episode. So just good to know that it got seen.
I love the fan letter. I'm sure I'm not caught up, but you still feel like the feelings.
Yeah, the emotions.
Because it literally is a fan letter. Like, of course, right? We have like different characters, fans of the literal characters. Like, of course, the main girl is into Nami, which I love Nami too. Like, I still don't know full her progression, but right, the callbacks to little things like that probably I wouldn't catch all the way. But overall, it just literally shows you the normal citizens just being affected and looking up to Luffy, right? This one that really affected me was the brother, like looking, which I won't spoil, but right, like he sees this moment with Luffy and like another character, and he just was like, wow, I love that.
It shows really good. Real world stuff within our series that we don't get often that we wish we did. And when it comes to even comic book movies or even comic book concepts, like there's no like what does regular people that see this shit on a regular day, but they still have to go to work, still have to like those Marines, they're already having a drink, and already a few of them also being fan of some pirates, but they cannot speak about it publicly because it's part of their job. So it's just amazing to just hear that. Exactly, they're rooting for the like, oh, I'm a fan of Luffy. I'm a fan of this guy. I'm a fan of this guy, but I can't say it. And then they just hear that. You hear that type of camaraderie, even at the bar where somebody try to give that. They try to give that big dick energy in there. Say like, oh, I'm a fan of this person, but like, hey, they will be the king of the pirates. Is that type of energy like, oh, that's dope, but you don't get to see that often. So it's just really cool just to see that little inkling of what these government people are that. In the pirates' eyes, in ours, they're bad, but in the regular human eyes, like they're just trying to do their job and pay the bills.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Some of them are zealots,
Oh, 100%. 100%. Yeah.
Fucking Akiji. I mean Akiji. Akainu.
Akainu. There you go. I already said it, brother. You can follow up.
It was beautiful that letter for sure.
So for some reason, this is on my binge chilling. I mean, I did participate, but speak on it, boss. What's up?
How you doing? For those that don't know, go check out the Animal Studio Vault channel, also in the collaboration on the main channel. Or if you can see in the background, you can see Vault 1 that was recorded sometime in 2024, Vault 2 that was sometime recorded sometime 2025, Vault 3 that was recorded in December of 2025. So those are interesting VODs being posted, and it was from episodes 1 through 17 of ReZero. Really good ones, great reaction, great what the fuck moments, like one of right here, this one. It was fun. It's just it was like the one thing I like about the show so far is that it gives you the mindset of a character going through hell and without able to speak, but also you're judging them by their characterization that they're being shown to us, and they're at the bottom of the bottom, and now we're supposed to see them. How do they get out of this, and how do they become a better character? And I like the way those characters are done because it's real. Some, like I even said in VOD 3, you could hear me, and Grem was shocked. I was just like, yeah, I didn't even like 2014 Vash or 2012 Vash. I don't even like one of my own. I don't even like one of my own family member. The only reason I'm saying here because off the bench actually gets heard from people around ReZero. Randoms could hear it. You could find out who is that type of family member. But when it comes to that, it's just being real when it comes to that type of discussion. When it comes to character not being like and stupid type of decisions they do. When a person says, stay here, and you don't stay there, and you're just literally making problems worse than they are. And that's when the phrase that I say, a domino effect. You just step into the house, you did this, and then you're making shit worse, and you're supposed to help them. Awesome. But then in the episode 9, the director's cut like, fuck, how do you even, like, I know when I return to episode 10, chat, by the way, I know this motherfucker's gonna die once more, because how can you fix the problem that you just ended off? Like, hey, I know you're gonna die. So it's been a fun binge. I know Grem is excited for more binges since I've promised him for the past year and a half. But hey, we're finally on this journey, because also we're on this journey until April, because we're not gonna stop with ReZero. We're gonna continue in until the end of spring season. So that's gonna be fun. You guys will be getting ReZero every week. Of course, it's gonna transition from, by the time I'm caught up, to whenever the anime drops. I think it drops usually on a Tuesday or Wednesday. So I know I'm gonna transition from a Friday release date to whenever the anime drops. So,
Okay.
but I know, Grem, I do have a question. How have you been enjoying my binge in those past 3 VODs? Not the past year and a half, but the past 3 VODs.
It's a lot of fun. I love this world. I love everything about it. I was really excited to get to the point. Everybody knows the episode. It's like episode 13 or something, where Subaru's at his lowest point, where he takes out all of his feelings on Amelia, and he's like, I'm doing everything for you, and you're like coming at me like this. And it was a really good moment, because I was like, so how do you feel about Subaru now? And he's like, oh, he's horrible. And I was like, yeah, a lot of people fell off right here. And he's like,
Yeah,
what? But
it
we
was
didn't just see him. Yeah, it's like, this is the point where it cuts people who can't empathize with the character.
Yeah.
Because yes, Subaru is so bad, but think about this. Like, how physically and mentally, like, torturous
It's
this
taxing.
experience has to be. Like, this is a horrible experience. Everything with it. And then his literal next death, no, not his next death, the death after that is, it's so bad that the animators put the credits over the final scene, and there is 2 minutes of just the song. I think it's called the Requiem of Silence.
Correct, the Requiem of Silence. Yep.
Requiem of Silence just plays over it, and you just see his body being covered. It's such a visceral scene. And so many reactors I've seen got to that point, and their jaws are just on the ground watching this. Like, damn.
So I wasn't crying, but I have my jaw was open. I was like in like, wow. I wasn't crying, but it's just seeing how, like, I did give credits saying that the animation, art style, the direction, it's like a 10 out of 10. How much input, how much thoughts, how much type of direction they're going for in this. So I love it. I'm very happy for them with the way they do this. So I can't wait to see how much more we get to where we get to the rest of season 1, season 2. I think I told Graham that by the time I come back, most likely the last 4 episodes, I assume he will be having 11 devs. Right now I'm saying that by the next 4 episodes, I assume like probably 15 devs in total, but that's just a throwing a number there. Who knows? Time will tell.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, I was there a little bit when you saw it live. I was there when you saw on this part live, and it was just, it was funny just seeing you like, oh, okay. Okay, wow.
Also seeing the face reactions that
a
big shout out to our friend Cypher that he loved ReZero as well, and he always put these type these type of pictures and some of the gifts and everything, but I never knew where they're from. So very thankfully, never was spoiled, but I just knew of them. So to actually have context of why this man looks like broken mentally in the face and like in utterly shock, utterly you can't like he was broken in the next death loop and he couldn't awake, but then he just got smacked around by a stupid ugly ass clown. Whoa. Sorry, my apologies. The husband of Neko.
Yeah, Neko talking better geese.
Leave Beetlejuice alone, guys. God, he's just
I think you're misinterpreting that a little bit because Betelgeuse even says your insanity is far too sane. Yeah. He calls him out on faking it.
Yes, that is true. Yeah, he did.
Subaru was faking it.
Yeah,
Subaru wanted attention. He wanted some type of like anything, and he faked it for that entire loop.
I wasn't trying to say too detailed in case some fans wasn't, wasn't supposed to,
I'm just saying it was.
You're right. You're 100%.
Cool. It was really cool because they even call in the show. They even call him out for being a crybaby bitch, basically. So but I mean, like I said, the people who fell off on that episode where Subaru really hit peak like despicableness, they just don't empathize with what he's going through. I'm not like
I love season 1 Subaru because of all this, right? This is just normal human nature. After you see
what makes his character better.
Yeah, this is just normal. I never understood that because people just want an overpowered MC that doesn't, but Subaru is just a normal guy, dude. Like he has to go through these loops, and for someone he cares about, and they don't understand because he can't say nothing. So of course he's gonna hit this breaking point. And I'm very excited for you to get to season 2 because season 2 does his character really well and builds up from season 1, and it's so good. So I'm excited for you.
If I can have one caveat towards what you just said, Neko, is that a lot of people don't like him is because they know somebody like that or see themselves like that from a past version of themselves, or they know a friend that they have given that friend constant approval from their mistakes and constant that person has done no accountability and continue messing up, but you still forgive them. So that's why they don't like it, because it gives them their own mirror to their face. So like that reminds me of somebody or of myself. So that's why they're like, oh, I hate that person. Like, no, you technically hate a version of yourself, or you hate that person that that friend that hasn't changed. And that's understandable. Some people can't understand or cope with that because like people say with anime, sometimes it's copium. You're trying to escape reality, not trying to see a version of yourself in an anime format and trying to be like, oh, maybe I should have some character growth. Maybe I should get a better version of myself. Some people can't be content with that or accountability. So I get it.
Yeah. You said it right.
It's really good. I can't wait for more. Neko mentioned season 2. You'll get there, man.
Yeah, Chad, just be aware I'll be on season 2 by January, so like always have the notification on the Twitch side, twitch.tv/animal-studio, or check out the VOD channel. We will literally have it at every week Friday. So there's some weeks where me and Grem will literally do like 3 days back-to-back ReZero, so I could just literally have some space for my other future weeks, and we just have them, set already scheduled. So just be aware, Chad, that if you somehow find out that Vash is already on season 3 in January, because he just literally is just, speedballing. Who knows? Stay tuned for that. But
that's probably not gonna happen. But I have faith in. I love his gusto.
Oh yeah! All right, be advised, audience and listeners. We review seasonal anime covers from Monday to Sunday, and we're gonna head on to our seasonal spotlight where we focus on action. Does everyone have a honorable mention for action?
I mean, so this is really funny. Tougen Anki, I'm gonna bring up. Me and Nate were talking. Me and Memory were talking yesterday because he was about to watch Tougen Anki, and he's like, "Oh my god, I hope this fight finally ends." And I remember telling him, "Yeah, he blew his load," and he's like, "What?" And if you're in the Discord in the Tougen Anki chat, he's like, "Holy shit, Grem was right. He really did blow his load." It was really funny. It was a really good good conclusion of the fight. It was nice to see Momiji finally like understand that, hey, he's not lying to you. He hasn't been bullshitting you. And even now that he's berserk, he's trying his hardest to not hurt you. Like, you need to understand that this guy is not who you think he is. And he's finally, like, cluing in that none of the Oni want to do this. None of them want to be, like, able to go berserk. And they're being conscious during it. And how torturous that has to be. And he also sees that the Oni have stepped in to help him try to subdue our boy. Like, so it's very clear that they don't need to be fighting, and I'm interested to see what's going to happen to him now, because he's pretty high up on the tier, like on the ladder. So I wonder if he's going to be able to affect some change, because it feels like he understands now that the Oni don't want to be here. They don't want to be doing this. They're not evil. They're not malicious with anything. They just want to live peacefully and be acknowledged as being human beings, you know? So it's really cool. I personally like it. I know some of y'all don't like it nearly as much, but
I just haven't caught up, but fair enough. Fair enough. All right.
That was a good description of the episode, honestly.
Okay, okay. All right, you want to talk about Umamusume since we have no other honorable mentions for action?
I mean, are we going to Gachiakuta? Boss man?
Nah, go ahead with Umamusume if you want.
Yes, Gachiakuta. We could go to it right now.
All right, then go ahead.
Where you at? I don't see you.
Who wants to see your beautiful face? Or
I'm here. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, it's the finale. You know, we got to see the kids go on a field trip. Yippee!
And field trip.
And we got to Canvas Town and get some more ink, cause our boy Remlin has to, draw on the mural. You know, it's a ritual that they do. You know, of course, and it was funny. We got to see Fu. I was excited to see Fu again. I was like, I kind of, to be honest, expected him to like join them or something, but it seems he's gonna take a bit longer for him, I guess, to maybe go up to them. But we finally got to see who he was talking to. It seems like it's a doll, but does it have a consciousness, or he's just talking for it, right?
I think it's mental. I think it's mental.
Right,
because
yeah.
From what I could tell, there's not like a magic symbol on that doll, so it's not like it has its own mind, its own willpower, or like the own will of deeds. So I'm like, what's going on here? But in my head, I'm like, he's just crazy. With that type of look, with that type of like, you are talking to yourself. You are. In my head, I don't know if y'all, he reminded me of SpongeBob talking to Mr. Doodlehead. The white and black ink.
Yeah.
It's just the way he was talking.
Doodle
It
Bob?
just had two different personalities,
You
and I
mean
feel like
Bob?
yeah, Doodle
Yeah,
Bob.
Doodle
Sorry
Bob.
guys, I'm not a fan of SpongeBob. I don't really check out SpongeBob
I
like
like
that.
Doodle Head better. I like Doodle.
No.
All right, I'm gonna go Doodlehead. Let's go Doodlehead, chat. So
It's
with
fine.
the puzzle, with the toy and everything, with the way he kept,
Mm.
with the way he kept going back and forth, it felt like he was having a conscious, like a puppeteer, like talking within yourself. But the puppeteer
Yeah.
was the one that was just subconscious, that was speaking more of your inner desires.
Yeah, for sure, right? Yeah, he definitely projects that in the doll, so it can, help him get some guts. But no, apparently he still can't get some guts because he was scared. Of course, Rudo going crazy over the sweets, which is typical, of course.
Bro was a
and
ravaged
it was funny to
dog.
see that he was
Bro,
ruined, and that was
Ravage.
insane.
Even
And
even the
Gita
art girl
Dublin-
was like, "Yo, we give you ice cream and you just go on a high of sweets." He even literally just went a full type of, just for example, just a Super Saiyan and literally just shot a heat vision to the sky and clear it. I'm like,
Yeah, that
nobody
I
gonna
don't
question
blame
that.
Fu. No one's going to question that. I don't blame Fu for being scared after that. He's like, you know what? I ain't messing with these children. He was trying to save them too from this basically pedo guy trying to do the classic. Here's some candy. Come
Fucking-
here.
Okay,
I'm
the
like,
kidnapper
bro,
stereotype.
So funny, bro.
The
Rudo
kidnapper
was so
stereotype.
funny.
like, you don't smell like candy.
Yeah.
Oh, holy shit, dude, Rudo, chill.
That was funny, right? Kicking him in the balls. I'm like, yeah, get him, Rudo. He don't smell like candy at all. He got nothing for you, baby. But that was funny. That whole field trip was fun. You know, a good comedy, right? Since we just got off a big battle. You know, the boss man sending the kids off to like a field trip, but
he was smart. He was smart.
Yes.
Boss man kept it smart, and like the way he's like, hell, go with them. Be like you're the adult. You're the oldest out of all of them. You protect them. I love Naruto was like, I'm the big brother. I gotta protect them. I am the one in charge of these kids. And I love how technically they weren't alone. They were being watched by Engine and by Bro. So I love how they were just scoping the back and like the whole time watching. But the captain, the leader, he was sneaking back. He like, am I good? I gotta fix my tie.
Crazy.
We're gonna have some high classy people, right? Right, Neko? Some good looking people, I mean.
Yeah. They were looking good. They were looking good. I'm very excited to see what their deal is, which we already saw. Right? They were coming here for a reason. They were coming here for Rudo. They're like, they're called the Guard Hells or something like that.
The Hell Guard.
The Hell Guards. There we go. See the
I got
Latino side flipping every word. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, them they came by and they were here for Rudo, of course, right? They were like, what you got him here for? You know, and I like how the boss was like, hey, he's part of the team now. He's done nothing wrong, to be honest. So what's the point of taking him? But
we should also mention that the Hell Guard boss, she looks like somebody, right?
She does. She looked like the author.
The creator.
She does.
Yorana, she looks exactly with the red hair and everything. Like I'm staring at the analyst and I'm just staring like literally red hair and everything. I'm like, damn, she literally drew herself. Maybe some author from her girlfriend probably took inspiration. Like, let me draw myself and get them baddies. That's crazy. Probably took some inspiration from there.
But this funny thing is too, like I think since last episode people were saying that, and then I found out today that the author that was a coincidence, apparently. Like, she doesn't even like the comparison. But that's the thing, right? I'm like, I think she just maybe likes that style. That's why, of course she dresses like that. So she reflected that in a character. And then she didn't think about it, right? So she's like, oh, fuck, I don't really... Because apparently she doesn't like the comparison because people have been comparing her to the character. So she's like, no, it's not me, I swear. But it happens sometimes, right? We put things that we like into characters or designs or whatever. So it accidentally became like that. Which I think it's funny still that we, it could be a self-insert, but it was just funny learning that. I was like, what? That would have been sick. But it makes sense. When you like something, you kind of like putting in your work too. So it's fine. She looks sick. I love her right now. I don't know if she's going to be bad, but I do love the character right now. Sick.
I love how she has a respect towards other leader of the cleaners, like they both have a mutual understanding, and I love how he even questioned, like, yo, I gave you the report 4 days late, though. I sent you all the details, but then why are you coming to me 3 days later? So that must mean it's not for that exact problem that we did with the, with the rain trash beast. So it's technically for something else. Let's cut to the business. So I love how that was handled. So it was shown like, in a way, 2 politicians of the 2 leaders, doing what they're doing without it getting it messy. So I love how that was shown between them. Like they already have a repertoire within each other. So I love how that was showing without being too elaborate or lower dump being happening right now. Just showing their type of attitudes towards each other. So that's shown already.
Oh yeah, I do love it. Like that was so funny. He was like, y'all really don't care usually about like how late we have the reports. So now you come here personally? Okay, girl, what you here for real? So that was cool. I do like that, and just seeing too, like just even that ending of the series, seeing the mural, and like I like the whole joke of like being on top. I was like, I mean, I guess that's still a mural, right? It's still on the wall somehow, so it's on the ceiling. But
if you're in New York City, that's the mural for us.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's a mural. That's a mural no matter what. So it kind of works. But they wasn't wrong. But I love how you said the ending. There's 2 endings for me that made this kind of get out my chair of what the fuck moment. It was literally them hearing from the first generation of 5 generations ago, and then this is her saying that this is where I'm gonna pay mine at the end. But then they laid down, which I love how the animation sequence just showing them like trying to lay down, trying to rest.
Like, fuck this.
But then the more kind of what the fuck moment, they look at the lock eyes, but also hear what's going on, saying, wait a minute, 5 generations ago, why is my Watchmen series logo up there? And then once they hear Undertaker, the name of the person with the last name
Yeah,
Sherbeck, and that's when Rudo say, I never mentioned my full name, but my name is Rudo Sherbeck.
Yeah,
By the way, that
wow.
literally reminded me of what's going on with One Piece in the Roger Pirates. Oh, sorry, not Roger Pirates, the Except Pirates. If you guys know the reference. But that literally just hit me like almost the same pronunciation just hearing that. And it's just like, okay, so Rudo has a connection with the Watchmen series and with the guy that created it. But then we see Amo at the end that looks just like somebody with the white hair and look of Rudo. In my head, Rudo's lineage or Rudo's sister. One or the other has to be it.
I didn't even think that far. Okay, interesting. Okay, that's your theory. All right, I see you.
I apparently didn't know that there was an after credit scene.
Yes, there is an after credit scene.
Yes, there was.
Oops.
Yeah. There's Amo and then like new characters.
Yeah, just like 30 seconds or less. It was literally just showing Amo was in handcuffed in a prison cell, and then transition from Amo questioning that the person she's staring at, she's a Rudo. So that means that she's seeing some resemblance from Rudo to the person, or having smell or something in that scenario. So that's why in my head I'm like, cool. Amo was always about the smell, and when it came to that type of scenario with her power, so I'm like, cool, she may be seeing or smelling somebody resembling Cerudo, so that's why my theory came to that path.
I like that. Okay, I didn't even think. Okay, I see you. Okay. Or what? I was thinking it looked like a character we have maybe seen, but maybe not. Maybe you're right. So okay, that's gonna be interesting. And of course, right, we got confirmed season 2, so let's fucking go.
In a video game as well.
In a video game. That was interesting too. It looked kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie.
A lot of animes don't even get that. Like literally, it's season 2 right after the release and announce a new game, which is most likely 2027. It kind of gave me Kaiju number 8 type of game vibe.
No, 100%. Yeah, true. That did happen. Yeah, you're right. Wow. You're right. But no, I will say, yeah, that mural part was so funny. I was laying down with my cat on top of me, and I was watching it, and I was just like, because on the first time when we see it, the whole thing's going down, we see everyone's art. The second time I see the mural, and I'm like, oh my god, that's the Watchmen series. And then they said it. I was like, oh shit.
I have another one. My theory is that, remember how those type of big titans were drawn in each of those 5 generations? Like there was like a titan shown in each one, but kind of looking differently. My guess is that there's a titan of that sort in each corner of the planet, and that's what was in the middle. Like that person that cut off the head, or titan or giant, whatever has name. Yeah, the Watchmen, who knows?
Yes.
That person that cut off the head of the girl with the hair back in episode 22, 21, that I feel like it looked very similar design to the concept of the design of the mural.
Yeah, that is true. That makes sense. Yeah, I didn't get to dissect it, but I did think that when we saw them, they look like like titans or monsters, right? They didn't look like normal symbols. They look like something that could
like gods.
You know what?
He's like compare it's like Greek mythology. Like, you know how I forgot the name of the god, but like the god that holds the earth. It's like these are the 5 gods, or the symbol or the personification of the god that holds the planets between the the sphere, the above and the below. That's just my assumption of trying to figure out what that type of lineage or mural, since it's all about faith and what is it that draws to you. That's just my understanding of like maybe they're trying to reference gods in that scenario.
I was thinking of El Dorado. The El Dorado symbols look like how this series
That's a good one
does
too.
It won't be the same, right? But I was like, this looks beautiful, like the way they're designing this stuff. So 100%. So no, like you said, there's a lot of different like just shock factors. We're getting more lore of the mystery of the Watchmen and even Rudo himself, and that's gonna be so exciting to dive into season 2. And just overall, like this is what we've been trying to figure out, really. And Rudo's character being like, I love the whole moment with him and Zonka, right? Like he was like, hey, you want to go, like cheer up Gremlin? I mean, go ahead. Don't feel like you need to only focus on revenge. You need to collect like teamwork and like all these different feelings. Don't just focus on revenge, because like he said, it would be such a waste, right? This is his time to grow as a person and have these different feelings and help people or even get helped, right? He still doesn't know how to reach out to people because he feels like, oh, I'm not worth it, or right, stuff like that. He feels like those kind of feelings. So I like that Zonka was the one to push him and be like, nah, go ahead, go help him out. And his way of helping Remlin out was about the drawing, right? He was like, hey, can you help me draw? I don't really know how exactly you feel, but help me draw, and let's let's let all it out. And that was really sweet. I don't know. I do love the little moments we see like Rudo growing in that sense of his
Agree.
character. That was awesome. But overall, Gachiakuta's just been so fun. I am so excited for more of the mystery in the second season. Because, yeah, the mural now and the Watchmen series being this far connected to even Rudo himself is going to be... So it's like, I don't know, right?
But this could be other series because there's other 3 logos right next to it. Remember that?
That's what I'm saying, right? So I'm thinking, do all of them... does that all go into one family? So it's like does Amo have a connection in some way? Because right, the angel whatever gave her the shoes. She was
That
like,
is
"You
true.
fit that. You
That
fit
is
these
true.
shoes better." So it's like Zoldo has one. So is that their family or no? Is this
Look,
like
I'm gonna be
I don't
reading the
know,
manga
right?
soon. Because
No,
the
you're right.
guys,
Same.
the guys
You're
want to
right.
cover it during Shonen Ronin, so I'm here
100%.
for it. They want to cover it. I'm like, I'm here for it. I don't mind.
Oh, 100%.
I know
I'm
that
going to Barnes and Noble.
I
I'm buying the
knew.
clock.
I knew once you sent that voice note in the thread, you were
Oh,
like, wait,
100%.
what? They did this, and you're like, I don't know if I could wait read. I'm like, yeah, me and her are gonna be reading this.
Yeah. I'm going. I have Barnes and Noble 5 minutes for me. Yeah. I'm cooked.
Wipe that credit card.
Yep, 100%. But yeah, no, that's all I have to say. And I think Vash has to say about Gachiakuta.
Yeah,
It's the
same.
finale. We're gonna miss it. We're here for season 2 in the manga, of course. So
You guys may hear
look
some
forward to that.
thoughts next week when it comes to Nate. He'll probably mention a few
Yeah.
words when it comes to our tier ranking. When it comes to that, I'm gonna say right now, Gachiakuta much better than Tougen Anki on mine. I know I'm gonna rank that much higher, but only time will tell when it comes to us in the group for next week tier list.
Mm-hmm.
I just finally to like close out all
ahead.
the debate for this. I figured out why I don't like Gachiakuta like as much as y'all. I figured it out. I figured out what it is. And we talked about this a little bit the other day. Dandanon's just better. Anyway, moving on. Umamusume. No, I'll go into that more on the tier list and we'll talk about it. But that's a preview for the tier list. Don't worry about that. But yeah, Umamusume, Cinderella Grey, part 2, the ending is finally here. We got introduced to Inari 1, which is a new up-and-comer racer out of Kansai, who's gonna cut, or Edo? I don't know. Edo doesn't seem right. Whatever. They're out of Kansai. They're coming in. They're trying to take their spot in nationals, and she's looking a little demonic. She's a lot like Oguri in that she doesn't think much, except for she's a little bit different than Oguri in that she's got a really hot head, and she gets baited out really easily. It was really cool to see her collect herself and then completely smash through her obstacles, and I can't wait to see what's going to happen in nationals with Inari 1 here now, and everybody else, because like they said is, Oguri, you're at the top now. You are the peak. Now, instead of chasing after that peak, chasing after Tamamo, Tamamo's not here no more. You don't have anyone to chase after anymore. Now you're the one being chased, and it's gonna be fun to see how she's gonna handle that, and what type of thing she's gonna be able to do. I want to see Dicta Striker come back and really put in an effort to be the new rival, maybe, but I doubt it. I think Inari's gonna be theirs, considering we just got her mentioned. I want to see our girl Super Creek come back from her disqualification. I want to see her come back and like show her stuff, because she's really impressive how much stamina control she has. So I imagine that on these longer races, she's going to be the one that's going to be the person to watch out for. So I'm really excited. I want more now. I think we did get a season 2 announcement, I believe. It was confirmed. I don't know when it's coming out. Hopefully soon. I want it now. Hopefully Memory will be caught up for the tier list. I kind of doubt it, but I hope. and pray. I think I'm on copium. I think I'm on.
Have faith. Have faith.
I have faith, but I think it's copium.
Enjoy it.
But yeah, Umamusume, what can I say? It's just so good. I want it all the time. I just want more. Cinderella Grey has been the sports anime injected into my veins. But don't worry, once spring comes around, I will be talking about a different sports anime every single week. Because Ace Diamond is coming back. Anyway.
Oh. I just want to be the messenger real quick. I believe we got a message from the gods, and I think Memory somewhere out there in the universe put, I will be. I don't know what that entails, but time
he said he will be caught up. I doubt it, but he said he will.
Well, time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. And let us know down in the comments below. Do you think Memory will be caught up? Maybe not, but let us know. What do you think? We're putting bets? Putting money down the table? What do you think, guys? What do you think? Let us know down in the comments below.
But let's move on to our next category, the drama, thriller, psychological category. Let's talk about this trash.
Oh, hold on. Yes, it is trash, but let me go first because I have.
All right, go ahead. You can speak. Let's cook this shit. Cause
so like we've been saying, I'm gonna hold off my overall thoughts on the anime itself. What I thought about the episode, it was a kind of ending in a sense. Was it the ending we wanted?
Ending, I guess.
It was an ending. Yeah, it was like ending to something. Was it the ending we all wanted? Hell no. It's hard for me to really talk about it without really explaining the whole idea of the anime, but it's long story short, right? You got pretty much Yoime with the robot who is pretty much like intertwined with, Amuro, half robot, half human. They are hacked with that, virus that, infected everyone when, Akira and Tosa were still alive back in the day. And they fought. Akira got hurt, which was crazy. I didn't expect him to, go down like that. And of course, Yugure beat, the girls easily, which was kind of redundant and stupid in a sense. I didn't feel like they needed to go through all that, but I guess, because of plot, sure. Long story short, they, defeated them. They met the real Akira, who is an old man and was still alive this whole time.
No shit, he's an old man.
But like, we're talking like if you played Fallout New Vegas House, kind of like that, pretty much.
Years old, bro. Like, of course he's an old.
I thought it was 200 years old. I thought it was 200 years have passed since then, or 2000, something like that. It's been a long time. It's been a very long time. And
300 years old, because remember it was like what 60 years or what, or like 40 years after is when the war happened.
70 years, I think it was. Yeah, something like that.
So, and then he's been alive for 200 years since then. So he's like close to 300 years, bro. He's old as shit, dog.
Yeah, that man has seen it all, literally. And the biggest plot twist, he's the one who created this whole I forgot the name of the word it says with the E, but the whole marriage aspect of Ulifa, whatever, marrying a bunch of other. Yeah, you will see it. Thank you. Why, Mike? And he's
like, dude. He's like, love takes many forms, dude. Maybe
just say you want a hair. What I'm saying, you want a hair, my guy. I'm not gonna judge you.
Maybe sometimes you want to fuck a flower.
Greedy ass.
Maybe sometimes that animal over there looks good. Dude, just do what you want, man.
Tawasa wasn't enough for you, my guy. You want to put it on like
Tawasa left. What do you mean? Tawasa said, "Fuck that, I'm out."
So you wanted your PK son now to like enjoy many pleasures of life, many ideas, and I don't know, like that whole ideology is very, very complex because someone can have the feeling of wanting to be in love with more than one person, and cool, do you? I do not agree with that whatsoever. I'm a very loyal person. I stick to one and one person only. I can't see myself with anybody else. So for that ideology to be passed on, if that ideology would have passed on, let's just say in IRL, not an anime world, that I don't know how to feel about that. I can't, it doesn't feel right in my heart to share somebody else realistically. If that's what this guy wanted to do, I mean, cool. But you have to understand, you also putting androids, robots in this ideology too. Why? They're like, what the hell is the point? You want them to experience like
save Amaru? Why didn't we kill her, bro? She crazy.
And then, so they run it back. They run it back. Oh, you took care of us for 7 years. We'll take care of you for another 7 years. Like, why?
Leave your ass on the curb. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and then they got buried. Which, by the way, spoiler alert, but not really spoiler. Twista's been dead this whole time. She died of natural causes.
She died at 80, like a normal person.
Yeah, she died at 80. Died knowing what she did changed the world literally, both a bad and good way. And kind of a letdown. I really wanted to see her alive as well too. We only got a glimpse of her in a glimpse of her in a flashback where she's like, "Oh, if you do get married to you, Grace," she's like, "I want to see who you're gonna be with," and I'm kind of like, "Yeah, in the grave." Really, lady? Like, you don't want to alive?
Don't worry. We'll bring him. It is your boyfriend. I married your boyfriend.
Yeah, insane.
Oh, your man! What you gonna do about it?
You left your man high dry, so I begged him.
That's not even her. That's technically her son.
It's weird.
That's a whole technical thing. I don't even get into.
That means technically her daughter and her son got married.
Yeah, literally.
Again, we're going back to this whole infidelity. Not infidel. I'm sorry. This whole incest thing, and I just kind of like.
Wait, it was set up. It was foreshadowing. Dude,
it was foreshadowing. Like I saw that ahead of the game, and I was so like, what's the point? And again, I'm not gonna go into this whole like the whole thing with the anime. We're gonna talk about that in the tier list. But this was some kind of ending. I'm glad it ended. And I wouldn't recommend this to anybody.
No,
I personally don't. I'm glad I saw it for you guys because again, High Dive, you have wasted my fucking time. Why do you keep
don't be mad at the site that holds it. Be happy that they have it.
What other shows did they put this season that has
But don't be mad at the distribution company. They're doing their job. Just because the actual anime is bad or the story don't mean you don't need to attack them.
That's so
what other animes? Anyways, look, take it away, Grem. I'm gonna go on a whole tangent with this. Just take it away, please.
Anyway, let's move on. We don't got nothing more to say about this trash ass anime, do we?
I mean, all I want to say is that I wanted so much more out of this, and it really didn't go. It didn't go that way. It just I feel like some people were at the end. I was dying at the comments. People were like, "Okay, so we just learned that we need to have a throuple." Bet it's just Amaru's situation did not need to be in there. Just stupid. I hate this.
And she looks so fine for nobody. For robots. Robots.
She's a kid.
Come on, bro.
I see. I agree with you.
She's their kid. Like that's what she is. I get it.
They want to marry her. They want
the side piece, the third wheel. She will never be the main. Stay in your lane, lady. That is the perfect definition of the side piece. And how far you'll go to still be in the side piece lane. Like it's baffling to me. Anyways.
Bye bye, Dusk.
That shit's over. I'm happy it's over. Moving on.
Yeah, me too.
Gnosia, we got another episode. We learned about SQ's backstory. We know what's going on with her now. I am being vague because Neko isn't caught up because I'm the only one who's ever fucking caught up to this show. Anyway, Gnosia, it's pretty good. We learned a little bit about SQ's backstory. We learn what the dealio is with her. We also learn why what's his name? Ramune, whatever the hell they call him, why he is so afraid of SQ on certain loops, because there's more to her than we know, and maybe she has multiple personalities for some reason. We'll get there, and I'll talk about it further when anybody besides me is caught up. Anyway, I'm just saying. She falls in love with our boy, and she goes, "You're gonna leave me again because like why would you make me fall for you and then you're gonna leave? Like you're a dick." And he's like, "I'm sorry," and then he loops because of course he does. So yeah, Gnosia's getting good. I want to see more about these other characters. I want to learn more about them. So yeah. Moving on, Chitose is in the Ramune bottle.
Is it just me that's up to date with it, or is anybody? Okay,
No,
so
yeah, I'm still a little.
okay,
I'll be like on top by the next episodes.
I'll make this really quick because as opposed to last episode was spicy, so fine. It was a little bit less to talk about. So the plot is still developing, right? So someone pretty much took photos of Saku and Yusuke in when they were in the festival, whatever, in their little date. Before that whole photo thing happened, they had like a little text moment where he's trying to get like the idea of like, is she okay? Is she like, because that whole fight pretty much kind of like scared her and she's not herself anymore. It's really affecting them mentally as high school students, as Japanese high school students. So he texts her to see if she's doing good. She's doing okay. But now, like, the teasing and the bullying in school is getting worse because someone's now taking photos of them, put it in her desk, the photos fly out. Now, Yuko is like really upset. So she's like, oh, I thought I was the main. Now she's the main. Like, you're going out on dates. You're holding hands. You're looking lovey-dovey. Like, what the fuck? So she was standing on business. Like, hey. We like because this is going on. I'm gonna let shit slide. But yo, Saku, when this shit's over, you gonna take me out. And he's like, dale, I don't want no smug. I got you, mommy. All right. That girl who keeps teasing her. I don't know her name. I don't know if you guys remember it. I don't want to say Yua because I don't think it's Yua. I think that's a friend. But we think that she's the one bullying and instigating everything, but it turns out that she's not. So Yuzuki is standing on business, telling her, cut the shit, but it's actually not even her. So that's kind of a small plot twist. So now we actually don't even know who the fuck is bullying or like trying to get at Yukase. And then on top of that, those high school boys that were attacking them in the previous episodes come back to stand on business again and try to fuck up, these two lovebirds. Teacher has to come in. Go ahead. My boy has to
but first, my boy has to. You messed up because Chitose made sure to be just far in the gate so that they had to walk onto campus so that the teacher could interfere. And then the teacher walks in because he was waiting because Chitose already set this up. So the teacher comes in and proves that was like he's a martial artist or something because he tanked that hit.
Push with one hand. He's like, I didn't push you. All I did was slide my hand down. Like, what's up?
Like you just hit me. You raised your hand to me. And he goes, what do you mean raised? Are you stupid?
Right, and then go up and down. What you mean?
Are you paying attention? Like, bro, he's a savage with that. But no, it was like he said, it's been a lot of buildup. We want to learn a little bit more, but as of right now, we're kind of here and we're in it, and I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen next.
I have a theory right now. It's really this anime is really interesting. I've been really messing with it a lot. I feel like this guy who is in love with Yukase, Yukito. I keep saying the name wrong, but
it's 100% him. It's 100% him.
I believe so because it was supposed to be the other girl that we saw originally when the arc first started, and it's now we know it's not her.
The first time this dude came to talk to Chitose, I thought it was him. Immediately, I said it's him.
I feel like he has connects to the school, or one of the guys is his brother or cousin. So it has to be because at that point now.
I don't know.
At this point, Chitose knows it's him. I believe he has an inkling that he knows, and he has to take responsibility for it now because it's getting to a point now where like he's letting shit slide too much, and things are getting out of control. So I mean, next episode, I think everything's gonna be revealed, and we're gonna know what's up. But in terms of the romance aspect, like it's getting a little too like everyone kind of has put now. I mean, it's even said too, these two girls, with Yuko and Yuzuki, that she's like, oh, like you're my rival now. Like we, that now we know where we stand. Where I like him, you like him. We're gonna have to fight for him one day. So the romance is definitely intensifying now. Now that we know where everybody stands with each other. Again, I want that silver-haired girl, Akusa, to be the main, but we know she's not gonna be the main. We all know who's gonna be the main in this, unfortunately. So, I'm kind of very invested with this. I hope. Copium, but guys, I know this isn't gonna be the one that I'm gonna win. But Chitose definitely has been. We had to wait a little bit. We took a month hiatus. It came back, and so far I'm still invested in it. It's still been like something I do recommend to people. The music has still been like on point. The drama, like at the very end, you see like the rain pouring down. She's like she's bawling. You see the mental, ness of like bullying affect a girl. Like and then some people can relate to that in that aspect too. We're seeing this main character, a popular main character, which we usually don't ever get in romance or like drama animes. Definitely like affect them. So it's a nice, refreshing take in this anime, and I just can't wait to see how kind of like this specific arc kind of ends. I hope in the next episode, because I know this isn't gonna end. Unfortunately, it did take a little bit of a break, so it's continue on into the winter season. So I got some, a little bit of episodes left to look forward to. It's not gonna end with this one, but yeah, I can't wait to see how this ends next week. But that's it for me. Any final thoughts, Grem, before we move on?
I guess not.
Oh, I was about to say, don't tell me I froze again.
Oh,
God,
yeah,
no.
my bad.
All right, so then
no, he has something. He has something. You're excited for more? Okay.
That's it.
If that's it, then we're gonna move on to, I guess, the hat perfect for this occasion. We're going to Santa Claus, Sanda, and Sequels. It says Finetto, so I believe all you guys are watching it besides me.
Yeah. So now I understand that, Griffin. I'm that gif with our boy. I don't forget the movie, but it's like that gif where it says, "Oh my god, I get it now." Because Griffin yesterday was telling me like, muted. "Oh no,
Nate, I was muted. Shut up." Anyway, continue.
Yes, there's a I don't know, a spirit. Anyways,
memory writing from the walls.
So yeah, I'm basically that gif by our boy, our famous actor. I forgot. I'm blanking right now. I have my allergies right now. So if you know that gif where it says, "Oh my god, I get it now. I get it now, Griffin." Oh my god, that was depressing. Of course, we knew Ono was going to pass, but not like that. I mean, I don't know. I think we all kind of agree we thought she was gonna get killed by the little girl, but for her to die from the just how bad the growing pains were was.
You guys said that last episode too. I don't know if it was you or Grammy, but somebody had said she was gonna die. Right?
We knew she was gonna die.
Yeah, we knew, but it's just not that way. But it makes sense, right? It's been building up to that. The growing pains have been too much, and yeah, like when your body goes through that so rapidly, yeah. I mean, it gets to you. So she gone, man, and it hit hard for Fuyu, right? She was, finally going to go like, oh, I mean, I guess I could find a way to make her not leave if I just say I love her, right? Oh shit. Oh no, you good, girl, right? You just happy I confess, right? Yeah. No, she's gone. Just depressing all around. It just seeing her cry and let it out, and it was so sad. But I was kind of almost pissed too. She was letting it all out on like Sanda. I was like, what? Don't get mad at him. He tried. He really tried. Yeah, at least he did reunite you guys. And I don't know. I really just, my favorite part of it all was just the end with them hugging. I'm so happy he didn't turn into like Santa, because it works so much better. Because right, she's already been so codependent on like Santa. Just to have just two 14-year-olds, right? Just hugging it out, her not having to like keep up this like, adultness. She just could let it out like a little kid, cry it out. That hug was just a lot. I think it was just a really good thing for both of them. And I really did enjoy it. I didn't think it was going to end just like that. We literally just end on the hug on a depressing note, and maybe in a way an uplifting note, right? She was able to let it all out. Sanda was there to be with her and, grant the wish of Ono. And I don't know, it was a good way to end it off. Just like how heavy these, like, from beginning to end, Sanda has been, we just left off like that. And no season 2 announcement. I'm like, I need more. Is this how we're ending it? Please, this can't be, man.
That's crazy. It's with the plot twist.
Just man, it just shows you just how bad like this world is, and just even the principal too. The whole fight was really interesting too, since that is where we left off last week. The fight between our boy and the principal, like him just being like, oh yes, I get off on the young being like looking at me and thinking I'm beautiful and graceful, but the minute they like think of him as an elder man, he gets pissed. He is like, I do not respect your respect for the elderly. How dare you look at me this way? And I'm like, you're just so petty. Just like, and I don't know. For me,
The audacity.
It frustrates me. I'm like, I hate. This is like a little tangent, but I hate when the elderly feel that way, right? Like when they get older, they don't want to be looked at as like elderly. They want to be looked as like their prime time. But it's like, no, I mean, look, this is a beautiful thing to get to this age, and this is why we're here. The young ones are here to take care of you because you've lived through life, the hard to the good, and all that. So it's like, why is this such a like a bad thing to grow up and get to this point? It's
I,
Honestly, I would say old people are fucking fickle. They're fickle. Like for example,
dude, you guys gotta
real quick example. Not throw any personal life stuff out there, but my wife, my grandfather-in-law is jealous of me. Me and my wife, we communicate. We do our thing. She feeds me, I feed her because life are busy and everything. But her grandfather is jealous that he don't get like, hey, when am I gonna be fed by you? Or hey, let's hang out together.
Yeah.
But he expects her to communicate to her, even though he's talking to his daughter, aka my wife's mom, saying that hey, she don't do it. Like, but you can also communicate to her, let her know. But like, it's just old people are interesting. They're fickle. They want things, but they want to be independent, but they also don't want to help anything. It's just interesting how they are so stuck in their old ways. It's because they already have they don't want to grow or change or improve. They just already stuck in their old ways.
I don't think it's that, man. I think you gotta understand, man. Being old sucks. Like I get what y'all are saying, but like it's like, dude, you've lived your entire life as an independent person, and now you have to ask your
100%.
children or your grandchildren for help. Like that's taxing on a different level, and I think y'all aren't understanding.
No,
that.
I mean, of course, right. I've talked to my mom. This is the normal. Yes, it is. Even my mom, she's like, "Hey, if I get to this point where you need to take care of me, put me in a home. I don't want you to take care of me.
Same.
Just put me in a home.
Take me out, bro. Take me out.
Yeah,
I'm good."
so it's like I do understand that aspect, but the way the principal is going about it, he just wants.
Oh no, the principal's
he's freaky. He's freaky. That's the thing, right? He's a
Yeah.
whole different breed. He doesn't want to like look old because right, it just shows a weakness in his head, right? He's like, oh, this like living is just a weakness when you get to this point and stuff like that. And even like the granny embracing, right? Like her being elderly, she's like, I don't want to be like you freak. I'm living in these wrinkles, motherfucker. Like, stuff like
Hell
that.
yeah.
And it's
Like,
good.
I don't have a complex about it. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Right,
my
right?
goal is for I forgot the actor name, but there's a dude that's like in his 65s and he's still kicking, moving, and running. Like,
Yeah.
or for example, a pro wrestler. I don't want to be like Ric Flair type of old and still wrestling in AEW and doing movesets. I'm like, my guy, you're questioning your literally heart and your brain to literally for sure. I want to still be 60 and able to move and not, be all wrinkly, but I want to have a good, consistent heart where I could do stuff. Just like not wrinkly and old like the principal and crazy and creepy.
No, 100%. And I get your stance, Grimmon, for sure, right? And just in general with elderly, you lose a lot of people and people like you knew and loved, right? Because you're getting older. A lot of them are dying out too. So it's like
And plus it gets lonely.
getting older, and it does get lonely. And I do understand that 100%. I live with a dad. He's still not as older, but he's getting to that point where a lot of people he knows are dead, right? So I get that sense, right? But in this scenario, like you have so many other people around you and that are there for you, right? And maybe some people don't, right? I was in nursing for like during COVID, and a lot of the elderly didn't have people visit them, like their family. So it's like this is a whole different topic with elderly, like just the loneliness and all that stuff. So it is depressing to get older, but like Sanda said, it's a good thing, especially for like a lot of the younger generations, just to see them or like for them to look up to you and like really see like, oh, you're someone that we can rely on and actually like wish upon, and especially in the sense of Santa, right? Like, right, he wants the kids to look at him and he wants to grant their wishes and stuff like that. He wants to help people. But so the president, he's like, come here, just believe in me. No, the principal was wacky though. That whole fight was cool though, but the way he was like, "Yes, I get stronger with the eyes of the children looking at me in awe of my beauty."
Look
Ugh.
at me, children.
Oh yeah.
No, I thought it was
Crazy.
I thought it was really cool to see Sanda understand where his powers come from, and
Mhm.
the biggest thing that was stopping him from continuing and getting stronger was that he didn't believe in himself,
That too.
which
Yeah.
was really cool. Also seeing him catch the air with the sleighs, which is really cool because yes, Santa does ride a
Yes.
sleigh and it does fly through the sky. So seeing
Logically
him
makes
the
sense.
airwaves, it's like,
Mhm.
all right, shit, I see that. All right, so it
He just
was
needs a
really cool.
reindeer.
Yeah,
That's
he
all he
just needs a
needs.
reindeer. But yeah, the final scene, you guys said it with her was really cool.
Yeah.
Because she had for a couple of days kind of reverted back, been really antisocial, hating
Mhm.
everything and everyone. And Sanda approaches her not as Santa, but as Sanda.
Mm.
Well, he does kind of mess up first and pull the knife and say, "Yo, you if you want Santa, you can have him, like right
I'm so
now."
happy she didn't.
And she didn't. She said, "Why do I want Santa? I relied on Santa before, and my toy got broken."
Yeah. Oof.
Was for the record that's a reference to earlier in the episode where
Yeah.
they said you can give whatever, but that's no guarantee that it won't be broken.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep. Yep. I love
so
that you said that.
yeah, so it was really cool to see him as Santa say, "Look, I know you're upset at me and I know how hard this is, but if you ever want to talk, you can." And she goes, and
Oof.
that was probably one of the best scenes those two have had.
100%.
Those two.
Yep.
Agreed.
Not including Santa, right? That was
Mhm.
probably the best scenes that these two have had together. And if people wanted to ship them now, I'd be okay with it. I don't. I
Yeah.
don't. I
Yeah.
personally do not.
Yeah,
But
Nico,
this is the point in the story that I would go, okay, I can see you shipping them now.
yeah, for sure. It does, right? I don't know. Seeing both of them being so vulnerable to each other and her finally like just going to him, right? Not hugging like Santa like she did before, right? He was able to wrap his like arms around her and stuff like that. But no, it was genuine just him. And even with how small he is, just hugging that this big girl and comforting her was just so raw. I loved it. I think she this is what she needed, and I really am curious where we go from here. I like we just ended here. This is crazy to me. We did. I need more.
Yeah.
I need
I hope
season
we do
two.
get more because I would love season 2.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. Please explore also the folklore of Santa and the
Yeah.
others type of legends of lores if we ever get to
It
that, because that'd be
has
really
to be.
dope to see, because we know, in Santa folklore he has cousins or he has other people around him as the gods or the legends they in some changes in names for.
Hey, so yeah, overall Santos has been a good journey throughout, and I've loved the themes it's gone to. R.I.P. to Ono, and I guess yeah, we will have to see what goes from here if we get a season 2 for real. But overall, these two's relationship from beginning to end has been beautiful, and I think it definitely wrapped it up really well, and even is the start of something. I don't know. We will have to see.
I can't wait to see where we rank it next week as well. I'm curious.
Mm-mm.
Curious as well. But you were talking about beautiful relationships. That's a perfect segue to go into the bulk of this show. I'm going to call it right now. This is the bulk of the show.
It's
We're moving
confession.
on to the
Yes,
romance.
sir.
This is the confession season, boys. It is the final episode for a lot of these. We got confession after confession after confession after confession after Ranma being a little bitch after confession after confession.
Oh,
We are here for the confessions. So let's
Well,
start off with Past the Monster Meat. This confession happened a while ago,
yep.
but we get a little bit more of their relationship. It's really cute. I really enjoyed this episode. It's really cool to see her fitting in with the what Galdabraith or whatever the hell their duchy is. Like being there and being accepted and embraced fully by the people, and even Blanche's husband coming and giving the little snake wine, and she goes insane for it, and she's like, yo, this shit bomb, give me another cask.
Even though girl was supposed to water it down too.
He's like, you're insane. And meanwhile, she's getting tipsy. He's getting tipsy after like a sip, and homegirl's just knocking him back, bro. She's like, give me more. Like, holy shit. Girl is a real one for real.
Well, also she did it because she said that, hey, if I don't do this, I don't get my blades from a blade master. So she's like, hey, I gotta drink this just to be approved by you. Chug it up, the whole jar. She's like, I would do anything.
It was only the first one. She needed to drink. She didn't care. She liked it, so she kept going. And homeboy's like, damn.
And plus her husband was shocked too. She's like, babe, you good? You sure you don't need to do this? She's like, yeah, it's delicious. This is such a
even the
wine.
next day, she was completely fine, no hangover.
Yeah. Bro, yeah, I said, hey, you got a headache, got a migraine.
High tolerance.
She just liked it.
It's by Oda Monster Me and everything, and I really enjoyed the ending. It was really adorable. Like them just putting her as the princess of the Duchess. Can't wait for next season whenever that happens. The next 2 years, 1 year, who knows, whenever it goes by. But it's just very wholesome. Like I didn't expect anything crazy. It was literally a core of a love story of her finding herself to the end. She did find herself and the partner that she's meant to be with, and she vowed to the kingdom and the people, saying that, hey, literally this will be the land I will die on. That to me was beautiful, and her husband, her partner, was just very happy to find somebody that they could both see eye to eye and grow dead together. And they might have a wolf too.
Dead together.
They might have a wolf, a child wolf, or a be a wolf. A be a cub.
I haven't caught up. I'm like 3 episodes behind, but I did see a little puppy.
Yeah,
it looks cute.
My assumption or theory is that he's gonna grow them or raise it, because he said, "Oh, we're gonna send it back to the mom." Like, no, you ain't. No, you ain't. You ain't gonna send it back to the mom. You're gonna keep that shape. That's just yours. you just haven't.
In the chapter. Anyway.
Crazy. Okay.
That's crazy.
I'm glad it's over.
Damn.
I'm so glad it's over. That's all I gotta say about it.
Anyway, moving on from Crash's dumbass, a star bright.
Oh my god. Confession
after confession after confession. Boys, we got a confession.
Oh my fucking god, mate. Oh my god, it was the cutest confession. Finally, right? Last episode she let the
Finally.
spill, and he wasn't a coward. He ran after her.
He's like, wait, babe likes me for real?
She. What? You liked me? And I liked you?
I liked you forever. She's like, I liked you forever.
Right.
Oh God, we're the same for real.
Oh my god. And it was cute, right? He finally got to let it out. He's like, I like you. I'm everything I was saying
out yet. I think this is the type of romance that it'll take a minute before he lets.
Hey yo. Yeah, I mean you ain't wrong, but at least he expressed his feelings, right? I am very proud of him. He got to chase after, said his feelings, and yeah. And I like the POV of just seeing his point of view throughout the whole season, right? We always got Sai's POV, right? But at this episode, after the confession and them going out and stuff like that, we got to see like how he's felt since childhood to today. He's been obsessed with her. He's been wanting to get stronger. Of course, like we mentioned, he wanted to have courage to finally ask her out because, of course, in his eyes, she seems like the brightest star. And, he was finally like, it's time for me to say it after she finally said it, right? And he was like,
he bitched out. Let's be real.
He did.
Because she said it, bro. He's
100%. But
he's the earth, bro. He made it wait for so long, bro.
But he wanted to be
breaking her heart.
Isn't that? Look, I get it, right? Don't we all want to be at our top to finally say it? But sometimes, no, you don't need to be at your top. You need to just say it how it is, no matter how you look, because that other person probably doesn't see that in you. They probably think that you're actually that guy, right? And he wanted to get taller because he was always weak. He never could drink milk. A lot of components went into it, but after she finally let it out, it was finally his time, and he let it out with a bang. I'm so proud of him, and I'm very sad for the gray guy. God damn it, he's just there, right?
The gray guy was Man, I felt bad. I really did, because he's like, nah, he just made her cry. Oh hell nah.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna go get my girl, and then they meet each other in the hallway. It's like, you made her cry, and he's like, never again.
And he just kept going.
Hey,
I was like, what?
And then we see him. Even worse, bro. We see him all sad in the chess club room, all alone.
Bro, that was dude. It was fucked up. That was fucked up. That's anime
That's
original
emotional torture, bro.
That is
They're like,
fucked up what they
he's
did. Nah, that was definitely fucked up. He, because that was an anime original. Usually, he actually is supposed to be talking to our boy, and that's where we get the POV of our MC. But in the anime, we got it during the fireworks scene, so they made him extra depressed, looking in that building.
Really did, bro.
And I was like, golly, why'd y'all do that?
I felt so bad for boy, dude.
Yeah, nah, it's fucked. But it was beautiful. We got the confession of and then of course the ending with the fireworks. Just beautiful. And we got a season 2 announcement. So I'm so excited to see the dating arc in season 2. Cause in the manga, Grem was texting me this before I think this season the episodes came out. He was like, "What are they dating?"
Sorry.
And I told him it has to be next volume, and it finally happened. So overall, I'm happy for season 2, and let's go. Oh, we can't hear you. Oh, okay.
He's not talking.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Mechanical Murray, the finale of that too. My goodness.
Mechanical Murray, yo, you remember when I said confession after confession after confession? By the way, I don't know if y'all know, but Bossman has his camera hidden from y'all, not from us. So he's over here.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Super funny.
I'll expose everything he's doing, chat. I got you.
It's so funny. Anyway, Mechanical Murray also finished, and guess what? We got a confession. Who would have guessed?
And a wedding.
And a wedding. We got a confession and then full on marriage. They are,
bro. Weddings and confessions this week alone is crazy.
Chat. I just turned back on my camera because actually, I wish I saw my face because I'm just thrown off. Like, what? I'm literally,
I'm missing out on a lot, boss man. You're missing out on a lot.
Well, I'm just missing literally this anime because I'm literally on episode 9, so I'm literally like 3 episodes behind. So not big deal. I'm gonna be cut off when we do a tier list, so don't worry, I'll be there for that discussion. But that just threw me off. They got marriage and reviewing and everything. Damn, so shit.
We got a confession and then marriage, like 30 seconds away from each other. All right, like it was crazy.
He didn't hesitate. He said, "Oh, you're not a robot. I could put my thing in you. Okay, cool. Let's propose. Let's put that ring in it."
Yeah, he's like, she tried to run away. He's like, he went to run after her. You come here, baby. I said I love you and I want you. And it was beautiful.
I love you and I want you.
And not just because you're a robot. Maybe that was a bit of the start, but I love you for you, babe.
Also, his dad's alive and didn't fucking interfere in any of this. The fucking scumbag. Dude, fuck this dude. Dude, fuck his dad, bro. His dad's horrible. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
Damn.
I watch my language, I'm sure, but dude, fuck his dad, bro. His dad let this go on. One of his fucking inheritors is sending assassins after his kid, and he's like, "Go ahead, boys, do it, do it."
Boys, and even at the end, right? Even at the marriage, he's still sending them because he's like, they don't mind. This is a little something for them. They don't mind. This is fine. So a happy ending overall for everybody,
except for the dad. The dad needs to be fucking murdered. Anyway. My Awkward Senpai, remember when I said confession after confession after confession? Yo, boys, we got another confession.
In a 3-day
let me say my licks first at the very least before you guys go crazy. I promise it's going to take 30 seconds.
We're not listening to your bad takes, all right?
I'm not even going to give you a bad take. I'm going to make it very simple. I will give you guys this. The very, very end of it was very cute and wholesome. I will give you guys that. I'm not gonna talk about the overall show of that, but I will admit I liked what I saw, and I wanted that moment where they were on the bench, fucking touching hands, fucking looking at each other locked in, trying to get to. That's what the fuck that anime should have been this entire fucking season. But I will give it as flowers for this episode. At least they were able to go out. I will say that much.
Yeah. 3 days, 3 months. Yeah.
She bro.
She
Don't get me started with
Forget
the trials, fucking 3 months trial. I don't even get me started with that shit.
The whole thing of him saying you can just forget that. And she goes, "Fuck that! I forget nothing."
I couldn't
She
sleep.
ran up to him like, "Yo, we didn't talk about this like right now in front of everybody. Like, yo, what the fuck is that all about? Like, it was nothing. It meant something to me. I can't sleep. I can't think about you. Oh my god, that I will just say that much. I was like,
at work. It was crazy.
Everyone
like,
staring.
Work.
Putting his business out there like that, mommy. Come on now, what's up with that?
She's like, "Nah, we talking about this now. I love
Stand
you.
no business, stand no business.
Yeah, I love how y'all were worried whether this would, would she forget about it or not? And no, she didn't. She stood on business. She confronted him and been like, "Nah, I feel something. I don't know exactly, to pinpoint it. I don't know much about you still, and I want to learn more about you. So let's fucking do it."
And I'll watch you.
So it was great. Just overall, right? It wasn't anything crazy, but at least it was a fun time. Just seeing her like get out of her bubble, right? She's being more vocal and able to you have more friends, right? That was her whole trauma, right? People misunderstand her, and it was sweet, just sweet that someone who was dealing with all that just got to open up, and then now she has someone she loves who makes her that way, right? And that's always sweet.
Wow, you said that perfectly. Honestly, I was just gonna say, can we just talk about that last part at the very end during the date where they go get ramen? She's like, "Oh yeah, it's us." She's awkward, as we've said before in the last episode. But that indirect kiss, though, I'm not gonna look the other way. I was like, see, now we get to the good shit. Now, if this maintains in season 2, I'll take back everything I said prior to what I've seen in the fucking first season. But as it stands, for at least for this episode, at least it ended on a great note. I'll give it its flowers for that, and I'm glad because I did not. I was so. This is one of the animes that came out this year, for this season that I was actually looking forward to. And I was heavily disappointed. So I will give it that. And hey, if I had to hear Mentor one more time, I'm gonna lose my shit, bro. Like,
8 out of 10.
She said Mentor, bro. You give. Anyways.
Yeah.
8 out of 10, man. 8 out of 10. Anyway.
Ranma time. Oh man, the finale of Ranma, man.
We're talking about confessions of marriage. Oh, guys, did you hear about the marriage that Ramune was about to have on this one?
Yeah, he's about to duck it out.
Ranma, look, we get it. You're a tsundere. Can we stop, please? Can we just stop?
No.
Like her, bro. Chill. All right.
What I think Gremlin wants, what we were talking about this before we started the podcast, right? And the thing with this specific anime right now is that it's building its time to kind of develop these characters to where they're going to confess. And the thing that I understand about these kinds of animes is that, it's a remake or remaster, whatever you want to call it, right? It's just bringing back certain aspects of like the original anime into this kind of remake. So it's going to take a lot of time. And of course, if you're somebody who wants, original characters or just, a nice plot that kind of like goes quick in like 12 to 24 episodes, this is not the anime for you, because you're going to see a lot of development with a lot of characters that related to people back in the day, not to now. It's kind of just bringing a little nostalgia, kind of like, hey, do you remember when Ramuna did this? Or, Shampoo did that? Or, you saw, Moon standing on business doing this kind of shenanigan, whatever. You're going to see a lot of that. Me, as a veteran viewer, I learned about that with this other anime, with the girl named Lum, the alien. I keep forgetting that name. I keep fucking butchering it. But thank you. You guys know what I'm talking about. So I saw the remake of that. Never saw the original, but I knew of it. So watching it, through all 3 seasons, 2 technically, I was like, oh, I see what they cut off a lot of, content, but like I get what they're trying to get at at that point. It's a build-up. It's not going to be for everybody, but I'm having a great time with it because the humor just hit. They did a great job with the animation.
I'm fine with the build-up, but god damn it, man. You guys are both very clearly into each other. Can we stop with the tsundere all the time?
People want that build-up.
Tsundere only works because there's enough dere to tide you over. The soon in this part of this story has been off the charts. I need more dere. We need to up the dere just a little bit. Just a little.
I guess we'll get more next season, and I don't know. I've never seen the original.
We better, or else I'm on Nate's team and I'm dropping this shit. Like we need more.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Again, this anime is not for everybody. And again, I will talk more about that during the tier list. But overall, I'm content with how it ended. Ramuna always married. Only you guys can read what Memory's saying on the Discord. But I will say the anime, the episode ended it kind of on a good note. You know, Ramuna almost married a duck, which is crazy. You know, Moose has no kind of pride whatsoever. He will do whatever it takes to get Shampoo's hand. Shampoo is now falling for the trap. She likes what she sees with Moose, but is it enough to potentially sway her? You know, to woo her? You know, we're gonna have to wait in season 2, but we are seeing that connection between, you know, Ramuna and Akane getting closer and closer, and we like to see that. You know, if you like that kind of slow build up to, you know, something that may potentially be something special between these two characters, stay tuned. I knew definitely she was going to be a duck. That was already a given. It was so obvious. If you thought she was going to be a duck, I don't tell you.
I thought she put the duck there on purpose and was like listening to all the things he was saying. And I would have been okay with that. I would have been okay with that. But that's not what we got. So
no, she got hit with water. That you know, we have to. What's the explanation for that? Oh, we ran out of water. You ran out of the holy water? Yeah, we ran out of holy water. All right, regular water. All right, but I go fuck with that. It's a good answer, I guess, to that kind of mystery. But I think season 2 comes out next year, maybe, or there's gonna be an announcement for it. I think.
I mean, we are getting an announcement. I forgot which date, but they did announce that there's going to be a big announcement, which usually is a season 3. It would be.
Okay. So anyway, moving on. Talk about something good. Yano-Kun. I'm gonna start this off because I know Neko's gonna cook and Neko's gonna gush about this show. I'm gonna start this off with the one negative thing I have. One final thing to like talk and like really get upset about this show is that eye patch shit, dude. Like, really? We had to wait this long and it was that stupid, bro. Grow up, bro. All right.
Look, what he thought. It's PTSD. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I feel you in that regard. I do feel you. I think it's just in the case of like, I mean, we take things that people say about us a little too hard, bro. Like, you know, and especially with that situation where like what happened, like he got hurt and his eye color changed, so people already think he's like, you know, he's always getting hurt, right? So of course people are gonna think like, oh, you have your curse and whatever. Again, this is Japanese people. They take literal spirits and all that stuff very literal. So, you know, of course, if someone's being like, of course, like avoided because they have a curse, that's a real thing. That, you know, it's a real sad thing. And sometimes it kind of crushes someone, especially like Yano-Kun, right? So it's like, I get it. And especially when someone got hurt because of him in a way, right? Which, even though it isn't entirely true, you know, of course, I don't blame him for feeling that way. And I think that's why he needed our group now to like put it in his head, like, no, bro, that wasn't you. That just happens. And even the girl, right, feeling guilty all this time, like, I should have just like helped like tell people like, no, that wasn't you or something like that. But I get you. I mean, I guess for us it would be a gripe, but I don't know. Again, this is Japanese culture that they take a lot of those spirit stuff very literal.
Look, man, I give it. I understand it doesn't change the fact that it's a stupid plot point, and they built it up for a minute, and then it was just, oh yeah, somebody got hurt because of me. You know, the first half of this season that we were talking about, how I didn't want to get close to you guys because people got hurt. Yeah, that's the whole trauma with the eye patch, which I've already built with tolerance to, and honestly, I've kind of already gotten over it. But this is one fucking hang up, and I'm gonna have it all the time, and I'm gonna make a big deal about it for the final episode. For the final 4 episodes, I'm gonna make a huge deal about this eye patch. And it's actually just the thing we've been talking about the entire beginning of the season. But you know, we're gonna pretend it's a different thing and pretend that it's actually significant. It's really not, though. Like that's what that felt like.
Fair enough.
It felt like let's rehash the beginning of the season again.
Fair enough. But hey, I mean, it was at least a good finale overall, right? We did finally get to find out about that. And I will say I was pissed that we didn't get to see his eye. That was my thing. Yeah. I was pissed. I was like,
I will say
I wanted to see it. What would you do this to me?
we watched that with Memory, and I think he said, "Are you kidding me? We didn't get to see the eye."
Yeah. I was like, please, why we don't? But that's what I'm saying. I think there's still probably a bit more with that because I do think their family has a curse, or at least his dad and him have something.
There's
I don't know if
something
they'll
going
go
on.
into it. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. I do get you in that regard because I think everyone thinks he
But
doesn't,
it's
but
not
there's
like you're
something.
gonna curse your friends if they look at your eye. Like, what kind of
Right. I mean,
stupid shit is that, bro?
I don't know. I mean, dude, have you
That's
seen
all
other
I'm
anime talking about like curses and shit? Like, I don't know. I don't
saying.
know. The dark aura can pass on to anyone, but
Well,
I
I
don't
can't
know.
wait for a season 2. Hopefully, we
I
get one.
I do agree with that. I do need season 2. The next chapter because I read this in the Japanese raw since
Mhm.
yeah the manga is like slowly being like translated, so we get to see his parent and his mom next like season. So I need that,
Yes, in
please.
Spanish.
Yeah, so yeah, overall, this has been like one of my favorites every week. I don't know if you know if I've been gushing about it. So yeah, I'm excited for more. I loved
Mama,
just the whole
Papa,
journey.
are you there? Papa, Mama.
Stop! But I love
Huh?
the series. I'll gush about it more on the tier list. But yeah, Yano-Kun's been a really fun one. I've loved the romance so early on in this series, so I'm happy it ended in just an even cuter route, man. And his friends, their friends are so cute, and Hashiba, and just so many characters I love in the series.
I wanted to see his eye. Solo
I
camping for
do.
2. Solo camping for 2 because I'm the only one that's caught up except for Nate, and he's not here. Um,
I'll be there next
solo,
to tier list.
hopefully, man. Solo camping for 2 was so much fun. This final episode, she goes camping for the first time by herself and realizes how lonely it is. But don't worry, our boy shows up at the
Stop.
appointed time and admits to her and apologizes to her and says, "I'm sorry, I should have done this first. I'm sorry for making you say it first. I'm in love with you. Will you go out with me?"
Yeah.
So they're going out. There is no trial bullshit. They are dating. And
Oh, they don't need it.
it's
They've
a really cute episode.
yeah.
It's really cool to see her camp for the first time alone and how much it really does hurt her and how much she really misses Gen being there with her. And when he finally is there, she lights up and it's like, "You kept me waiting for so long." And he's like, "What do you mean? This was the date and time. I don't know what you're talking about." And it's like, "Oh, you went camping without me."
Oh, that's sweet. I know that. Oh, that's so sweet because I know the manga hasn't translated that. Then,
They
oh, that's so
haven't.
cool.
No, the manga
That's
hasn't.
awesome.
Yeah.
I need the dating arc now. That's awesome.
Yeah, we need a dating arc. I want that. Maybe opening the campground arc in the future.
Yeah,
I want that. I want more. It's very cute. It's very adorable.
that's
I
awesome.
did feel very. It did feel very final. So I
Oh,
wonder if we reached the end of the
oh,
manga
I didn't.
because
I
it
didn't think
felt
about that.
very end of series type
Oh,
thing.
I think it is
But I
for
don't
me
know.
too. Maybe you're right. I didn't even think about that. No, but
Yeah,
I think that's too. Maybe you're right then. Okay,
I
that
don't
makes
know.
sense. All right.
I don't know. I want more. If there's gonna be more, I would be very happy with that. But I don't know if there's going to be more. But it
No,
was a
it's
lot
still
of fun.
ongoing. Okay. Phew, you scared me. It's still
Okay,
ongoing. That's
good,
good.
good. It's still ongoing. That's perfect. All right, go ahead,
Good,
Crash.
it was good. Huh? What?
Go ahead, Crash.
I'm not watching the anime.
We're done with that anime.
Yeah.
Oh, so we're getting onto peak. Okay. Neko, you're gonna need to. Okay, so I put notes in the Discord, guys. If you want to reread it, I've been writing on the threads. You can definitely follow us on our Discord. I'm gonna go like kind of bit by bit because there's 3 layers in this specific episode. I'm gonna go through with this, right? So, Watari-kun, episode 25. So, purple hair girl back on business.
Mm.
She really wants this man so badly. You don't understand. So she tells her best friend, your new bestie now, like, hey, I got some problems, and only this man can rectify me from my sins. Okay, bet. So she kind of guilt trips,
Retarded.
yeah, gaslights him to like, hey, you're the only one that could save her from damnation. You need to go and be there for her in her crib. alone while she wears lingerie, and he's like, this is why I know this man's the GOAT. Like, this is why I'm so happy that this anime came back 180, because this man went from being a straight up PUSSY, he couldn't choose between any of his options for the harem. Now he knows where he stands on business. He wants the one and only, the childhood friend, and nobody else. So when he heard Fine Shite wants, another chance, to get back at that, DICK, he's like, not feeling it right now, my guy. But he wants to be a good person. He wants to be there for his friends and homies. So of course he's like, all right, bet, let's go. So he goes to the crib with the bestie. Bestie's like, hey, oh, bada bing, bada boom. No juice. I'll be right back. So they're alone in this room, and she's like, hey, yo, so, I don't know if you heard, but I'm this model now. I'm going to be in this TV show.
How do you feel about
No. And long story short, I need to do I need to have a kiss, and, I want to kiss you, and I kind of regret not having a kiss with you because, we were dating and everything. And she's like, please, I really, really want to kiss you. Can we do something? And my boy's setting up business like, nah, look, hey, good luck to you with your business, whatever, but I don't fucks with that. I don't do that no more. Nah, you're dunzos. You're good. Find somebody else to do that. And she's heartbroken, but she took that L gracefully. And that was the first part. And ladies, I say this as somebody who has experienced this before. If you don't want to be with somebody at their worst, don't try to be with them when they're at their best. Cause that's not, don't guilt trip my boy. Don't gaslight my mans. Fuck out of here with that shit. You should have taken a chance when you had it. Now my boy up. Fuck out of here with that shit. Nah. Back to the streets where you belong, harlots. Anyways, that's with her. Now we're going to the next one. This whole family thing with so the marriage, we got a marriage here in this episode, with Satori's brother. And I guess I don't know her name, but like the helper of the inn that she works at, they got they were already, I guess, a thing, but now they're officially together now. It was a nice little wedding. It was nice to see Sasuke kind of she acting a little awkward, like she's never been in this kind of situation before, because she's never had a close family like now, where she's actually experiencing this for the first time. So it was kind of nice to see if you've never actually been in a wedding before or seen how it works, at least in a general traditional wedding. It was nice to see that kind of experience firsthand with these guys.
Her little notes were so cute, man. Just like
fucking Natsu was like, you gotta, if you want to know what you want to say, you gotta write it down and everything. So it was nice to see that she had the courage to say what she wants to say to her family and everything. But now we get into a serious point where we want to learn more about the origins of the family, about the mother of of Sasuke, and why she acts the way she acts towards the mom, and a little bit also with the family with Watari, which I'm just gonna say again with everybody else in the calls, I'm not gonna put my business out there, but I relate to Watari a lot because at least in his situation, his family situation is very, very similar to mine. And I'm not going to say how, but I relate to this man a lot, and I didn't even expect that. So it's very, watching the anime, I didn't put two together, but now hearing the actual stories and everything, kind of like, this sounds a lot like my parents and my family. This is a little hitting too close to home. I don't like this. And I relate to him. That's crazy. But it's a nice little idea, this now theme of family, Don Toretto, family, we gotta be family. So he really, Rocker is really pushing this with Satake, even though he's saying no, we're not pushing family, but he really is pushing family. He just wants her to understand, hey, we have this nice, cool idea of family. Family could be whatever you want and make it to be, and I fucks with that a lot because that's how also I relate and think also with family, because you may have your parents, you may have your big close relatives and everything that you appreciate, but at the end of the day, if you don't have something like that yourself, you can make family whatever it is that you want to be. And right now, for me, my family is my wife, my children, my friends, and what I would consider my close family, whatever they may be. That's why will be my family. My original family was, parents, a brother, but now I have my own family, and that's what Watari's trying to show Sasuke, and I really like that a lot. And finally, last but not least, I got to put some etchiness out there to, my boy stood on business. He usually waits for her at home, but nah, he had to run to the fucking, station to pick her up. Starts to rain. He had some bad luck with rain. I don't know why, but they got a little wet. They talk again about family, and long story short, one thing led to another, and he stood on business telling her how he feels about family and how he'll always be there for her, and she liked that. She got more than wet. And I ain't talking about the rain, ladies and gentlemen. No sir. She wants to do some things, and she even says, quote unquote, I want to get home already, holding him tightly in his chest. And he's like, I hope the rain lets up soon so we can run to the crib and do who knows what, guys. At the end of the day, when the lights dim and the blackness screen comes up in any anime, all bets are off. Anything goes. It's up to your imaginations. And I want to believe that they fucked for sure for a second time. So this is my episode of the week. I fucked with it heavy. I'm so happy that this shit came on 180. Neko knows for sure how much I've been enjoying it. I was very, very upset about how it was in the middle of the anime, but it turned around real fast. And I'm having a great time with it. I'm just as happy as I was when I first watched it originally. We got one more episode left. Yeah, it's up there right now, and I can't wait to see how this ends. I really hope it ends on a really good note, because everybody in this show, even the side characters, deserve some type of happiness. And ultimately, I want to see if the garden got any bigger, the vegetable garden. Not like an Isekai Quartet, but we'll talk about that later on down the road. But Neko, I've been talking too much. I've been ranting. Let me know what you think about the episode.
Now I'm happy you have been, but I don't know. I feel like there's a little surprise for someone else that may have something to say.
Bro, they didn't fuck. You're stupid.
It's up to the viewer's imagination.
No, you're just wrong, bro. It's very clearly that Watari's not going to touch her until after they're graduated because of what happened with his family, bro. He's not going to, bro. That's why he told the other girl that he wasn't going to, he said, I'm not ready to her. That's why in episode 11, he said, I'm not ready. It's the same thing here, bro. You're misinterpreting this, bro. They just laid out.
This is the surprise anime.
Ah. So anyway, I binged 25 episodes of Watari in 2 days.
Let's go! I finally got everybody on the fucking podcast to watch it. It took Neko, then it took I think it was Vash, but he stopped, and then Memory, and now Grem. I don't know if that's the correct chronology.
Yeah, no.
He did stop it, but at one point I was telling you guys, in the beginning of the last season, you gotta get on this. It's peak.
Yeah. Also, Miguel hasn't watched it. What are you talking?
You said
about?
Aaron. Aaron. I think you talked about Blade.
I think you're talking about Aaron.
Maybe Aaron. Yes, Aaron. Yes, I'm sorry, boss man. You're right.
I talking about
many people on this show.
I was watching that one time when he was week 11 summer season, where Grem watched one episode on a random, and I was lurking with him. If you remember that, it was that episode, but I never watched a full one on my own.
Yeah.
But yeah, Grem.
It was definitely Aaron. Yeah.
Yeah, I binged it. Can we just talk about the sister is a fucking savage, bro?
I love she's
bro.
Suzu,
trying to beat my boy.
Bro, Suzu with that pink-haired girl. I'm gonna give up on my track team and my school. I'm gonna give up on everything.
Oh God.
And then Suzu hits him with, why don't you give up on my brother? It's like, bro, you did not, dude. He's such a savage, dude. Dude, the only thing that could have made that run back scene with the purple-haired girl, the only way that they could have made that better is if the mom showed up again and said, darling, you're trying too hard. He clearly doesn't like you. Like, fuck.
Oh my God.
Bro, the mom is
to see the greatness. Yes,
dude,
the mom is definitely peak.
His buddy is peak. The sister is peak. Oh,
tell me not. Now that you caught up, tell me not that his homeboy, Toke, the one with the glasses. Even before the previous episode where we found out about his origin story with him and his first love and everything, right? This man was the straight go play. I was saying before he's playing PS6 and we're playing PS. Bro, this man on some other shit. Tell me,
dude, he's Sakuta. He's Sakuta from Bunny Girl Senpai, bro. He's straight up his.
God, this man has the R4 without even R4ing. Oh, bro,
the way he had connections, the way he was like, oh yeah, I'm connected with the school. I got a friend there. Hey, I got a messenger for you. Go ahead, bro.
My man flexing without even flexing, like make it make sense. I never been so hyped.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh my God, my boy. My boy,
Yaru, by the way, yo, his girl is
that is
peak.
I'll give you that. Fine shite is the best word.
Unfortunately, she's married. Anyway,
that don't mean nothing. But he was respectful.
That
no,
don't
she
mean
is
nothing. Is crazy. No, she's married.
Yeah, she is good. Yeah, you're right. Yes,
No, not gonna be. She is married.
Is she?
Yeah, she's
She
getting married now. She found somebody new because of him.
Right,
she was saying at the very end of the episode.
Right, so they're not married.
She's getting married.
No, she called
she's getting married.
to say that she was getting married, and then she said, "I got married after."
Oh, okay. Fair enough. All right.
With my boyfriend,
I found somebody else. We got married, and I want to say thank you because of you. I moved on. Yeah. Exactly. Now she's happy. My thing is, I've been again. I'm not trying to put my business out there, but I've been in a similar situation like him where he, I had known somebody who has gotten pregnant early on in high school, and I may or may not have potentially been a father early on when it's not even my kid. And I'm just, now that I'm older, I'm like, I'm glad I dodged that bullet. But for him, I'm like, I can only imagine that you're your first girlfriend.
With that girl, shit, I'd be, you can call me daddy too, shit.
Oh my God. Boys, young boys, don't fall for the traps. That's my best advice.
Papi. Oh, yeah, papi.
I thought she was wait. Anyway, dead ass, bro. Ooh, she can get it.
Oh, she's nice.
Peak.
But not
peak anime. I'm glad you guys been loving it.
Go on, Grem.
I'm so upset how much Crash is misrepresenting this series because he makes it all about the etchiness, and it really the etchiness
is more deeper than that. It's more deeper than that.
It's not even important half the time. The important part is that Watari has boundaries, and it's because of his trauma in his past that he is just not willing to go past, which is why even though the dumbass thinks they're fucking, they're not. Because Watari clearly won't pass that line while they're still in high school because of his parents. And if you think that he will, you do not understand storytelling. So, know.
They do get spicy, which I don't blame them.
Spicy.
The way that he grabbed her last episode,
that last episode, bro, he lifted her shirt up and then that hand went down. So
bro, the animators did to make that. You guys did not have to go so hard for us. I was crying. I was screaming everything.
It's like these animators are cooking with one hand.
They cooking, bro. So it's like, they make the steamy moments, but like Griffin said, he doesn't go to that extent because of course, right? He's trying to wait. He doesn't want to ruin the rest of this right now.
Which is confirmed this episode or last episode where they do the pregnancy fake out, and he's like, no.
Yeah, I was Neko knows. I was going ballistic on the Discord. I was like, Neko! I was trying to tell somebody I need to do a reaction or something. I was just screaming the entire episode. There was no you guys think you were surprised with some of these animes last week, and I was so upset that I didn't get to catch up in time for that. I wish I would have because I really wanted to smoke on business with that.
Neko was streaming. She was watching the Mighty Nine the other day. And I messaged her when I got to that episode. I said, they're really doing a pregnancy fake out right now. And I said it like that. Like no caps, no nothing. It was pregnancy fake out. And that was at the beginning of the episode when they first were talking about how she's like, oh, I feel very sick. Don't tell now. I'm like, oh, they're doing a pregnancy fake out.
His boy, the new guy with the headphones, he was like, yo!
Yeah, he was like, I was with the
like, yo!
He was like,
and then to make Crash sad, they outright said we are 100% sure, not 99.9 like all those condoms say. No, they are 100% certain that she is not pregnant, which means they did not fuck.
Yakuza death means
they get spicy.
I'm out of here.
That means they get spicy, they tag up all the bases, but they do not score that run, and that's all that matters. And I think that is Watari's limit, and I think Watari has been very clear about that all season. And honestly, if you didn't get that from the rest of the season, Crash, you are missing the subtext, is all I'm saying. Because it is very clear that Watari will not touch home base until they're out of high school.
Boys have hope. I'm telling you, he missed, but he's definitely gonna get this one. I promise you. Next episode, we'll go get peak.
I think they're about to be rounding third a couple of times. Not think they are going home.
Yeah, they are wet right now.
I'm saying there may be some finger play, maybe some ass play, but yeah, not going further.
Cheeks were somehow clapped. In just what context, we'll have to wait and find out.
Yeah.
But talk about getting wet. This is going to be the final part of the segment of the podcast. Isekai and fantasy. Starting off with our honorable mentions. My gift level 99.99. That's I'm gonna say like that.
9. Yeah. So this finally ended, and we completely and totally broke our elf girl mentally, which was fun.
Oh.
We made her into a sniveling mess of just brokenness, and then we went and broke the elf queen because screw her too, and we made her completely let all human slaves go, and now the elf kingdom at the very least will not have human slaves, and if they do any slavery or any overt racism, you can bet the elf kingdom will not exist anymore. So that's a lot of fun. But that's about it. I gotta say that.
All right then.
I would say I will do my best effort to check this out. I saw the clip of the elf girl getting shot in her foot or her thigh, wherever she got shot at, and I saw the 1 minute 30-second type of sequence. I was intrigued because a lot of MCs to actually pull the trigger and actually have that type of realization of characterization when it comes to actually kind of belittling the bully themselves back.
He's sadistic with it.
So that's why I'm going to do my effort. Not saying I'm adding that top priority with the other things I'm going to finish for this week. But if I get to others and I still have time before then, I'm just wanting to let you know I'll put the effort the best I can.
Sheesh. All right then. Moving on off of that, may I ask for one final thing? May I please pummel this conceited jackass for making me go through that shit so I would confess?
Yo, I just want to say, I love the dub and the sub for this. I did have to watch both just to see how they executed. Both was great, but something about the English dub just made it more
the way she says bitch. The way she says it is so funny.
It's just the whole sentence, and that's just the phrase. It's just the whole sentence that came with it. And just animation just showing her face, and also the brother running in the fucking background corner.
Don't do it.
It's just you can see his face. You can see his face at the agony of I don't want to deal with the repercussions. I know he's your future husband. I know this is a lot of emotional shit going through. But why you gotta punch the guy that's your husband and aka the ruler of the fucking kingdom? You can just see.
The best part is, Julius is turned on by this.
He is. He's accepted it.
He's so for it.
He's just smiling yes, my love, what do you want before you pummel me? Max one for the thing. And I love how, I think it was Crash that, I believe it was Crash that tweeted, he just said, that they said the title both times.
Yeah.
But it was pretty good. It was just amazing. It was just solid. Also, I love how the Beastman was walking by the brother and he didn't give a fuck. He was like, oh, brother, here we go again.
He heard the reason because he was the only one that could hear her.
Yes, that too.
When everything clicked in her head and
she broke it down.
No. Yeah. And then when they're walking in, you got the brother going, wait, what's happening? And the Beastman going, you don't know why. And
it's what it is. Yeah, he's I'm gonna accept it.
He kind of deserves
but
it.
Look,
I'm not gonna
I get where Scarlet, once you I don't know about you guys, but there's been times in a few of my life where you just figure things out. Not saying that people put every single trigger, but you can tell the coincidence how everything just fell in a domino effect. And you're like, fuck, but you don't know who you could be mad at. Scarlet, on her hands, she could figure out who the fuck to be mad at and put the all anger out. It's just the way, like you said, Julius accepted it. He just smiled like, oh, she figured it out. But Max, for one final thing before we do this, and then she's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just take my swing at it now. And Max 1 5. It's just all beautiful type of sequence all together. I love it. Can't wait for season 2. I'm here for it, man.
I'm excited. I'm like 3 episodes behind too, so I'm excited to see the finale. I heard good things. I saw the cute scene. It was cute. I was like, okay, cute. So yeah, I'm excited. That's awesome. I need a season 2 too.
I just know
that was a good time.
We're not gonna get the second kiss until like the end of season 2 now.
No,
it was fine the way it ended. Leave it at that. That's it. The prince got his due, and that's it. The end.
No, we're gonna get more.
To another Isekai.
We're gonna get more.
Anyway, moving on from that, for the first time since the first week, we're going to talk about Disney's Twisted Wonderland.
Oh my god, take it away, Grem. Oh my god.
I can't wait to talk to us about it. How has it been? Since I haven't seen
the
either.
only one that is watching this.
Haven't caught up, bro.
Me neither.
Go ahead, bro.
This is going to be a quick mention. It ended. I enjoyed it. But I have a problem with the teachers and the headmasters. How the hell are you going to be teaching magic and not teach people that overuse of their magic will literally cause them to turn into giant cum monsters? Like, we're not going to talk about that. Like that we didn't learn about Overblot at all until the final episode and the second to final episode.
That's crazy.
And until it happened, and it's like, really, you didn't say this school about teaching them how to do magic didn't teach them that if they overuse their magic, this will happen.
If we know about storytelling, is usually the kids that teach the lesson to adults for the friendly reminder at times. So there's a friendly reminder for the teachers. They forgot to teach a lesson.
Okay.
Is it worth it to actually check it back? Because wifey did ask me last week, like, hey, is there any shows we need to check out? Honestly, I forgot about 2 things to kind of remind her: Cat's Eye and the Disney Wonderland show. So I forgot to turn for us to catch us, and now
Cat's Eye has come back.
Now we gotta make the time to catch up this week. So like, fuck it. Now we're not in a rush, but like, it catches up. But for Disney, would you still recommend it, knowing that is 8 episodes, knowing that we might get the part 2, who knows when, since it's still the other storytelling and everything? Would you still recommend it, Graham?
Well, first off, next part is going to be Lion King, so we're for that. Look, man, turn it on dubbed. It's funny.
The dub, for sure.
It's not the greatest thing. It's not it's not anything special. But it is funny to see these characters that are based off of the Disney our Disney characters that we know and love. It's fun to see them, especially in gay love situations, which Trey and the Queen of Hearts, they should get together.
Okay, all right, let it out. All right, well, we go to That Is the Hero.
That is the hero. I'm a reincarnator. Bro, Ellen is a savage. Ellen's like, nah, let me put y'all on game. All right. I'm gonna take away the medicine. I'm gonna say that you stole the medicine. I'm gonna tell everybody that you have the medicine. I'm not gonna give you enough to treat everybody. Hell, I'm not gonna give you enough to treat you. But I'm gonna give you the medicine that I've made so far. And then I'm going to cause the entire country, I'm going to spread the rumor that you stole it, you took it for yourself, that you're the only one that has it, and you're the only one that can distribute it, and you have enough to cure everybody. And then I'm going to leave you high and dry because you fucked with my family. Goodbye.
Very solid recap. Very solid.
It's like, oh, you really did that to them. And then it's really sad. Ellen... didn't want to do that.
Oh, she did not. Girl felt like emotional straw. Even her own pets and animals say, you don't smile no more. Once she actually laughed, everyone came out like, oh, look so beautiful when you smile. You look adorable. And then I'm like, but parents, aren't you guys the one that got her into to do all this, but you still miss her smile? That's a crazy lesson to teach.
Poor Prince too. Like, he tried his best for the people.
Dude, the Prince did nothing.
That's all I'm saying, man. Poor
guy. I feel bad for the Prince too. Just saying. I feel bad for
I will say, Ellen got the blushes, so maybe they're gonna be
You've been saying that since I believe week 6 or week 4. You've been saying that you wanted them to end up together. So I would like to as well. It's gonna be a long road. Exactly. It's gonna be a long road.
Oh my fucking
They're gonna be dragging their feet, like. But it's a good progress. I hope this is a lesson for the king himself as well. Because he even said it, like, I underestimated her. He's like, yeah, no shit, my dude. You really did.
You're right. Everyone was about to die, bruh. Like, come on. Let's lock in. Let's come on. God, leave. Yeah, good for that. Like, good for that.
I'm excited for season 2. Are y'all also looking forward to it?
Yeah,
I doubt it'll have season 2, but I'm there for it if they do.
Yeah. All right. The next one is the Banished
magician. Go ahead.
I liked how it ended. I liked that we were probably gonna see more about what's going on with Yorha. That because you're right, she's the seeker. She's able to see about these dungeon cores. That was interesting. I will say, I'll probably talk about this more in the tier list. That the whole arc with the samurai and the swordmen, basically, I didn't really care for it.
I should drag.
But it did. It really did. I really did not care about all of those.
It was worth it because we got story of the connection tissue of how he's like, hey, I actually knew your mother and everything. But there's a past about us. But then I'm not going to tell you about it because I'm about to die.
Brother, I was like, brother, you're gonna talk about like your whole connection to the Olivia's mom, but not my mom, like,
bro.
Brother,
that shit pissed me off. That shit pissed me off so bad. I'm like, yo, you know what? Fuck you. You should die because if you're not gonna tell the information we fucking need, then you're fucking useless. You literally fucking brainwashed this girl's daughter just because you was having nightmares that you're the one that murdered the mother because she turned into a monster. You actually did the job you're supposed to as a friend, but then you having nightmares, and then you was upset that the girl you raised, that you was like an uncle, but she saw you as a father, and then that gave you trauma. Fuck you, my God. I'm glad you died. That shit was pissing me off. I'm like, you're having oppressed trauma. That's literally the opposite of what's supposed to. This is supposed to make you be a better person. But instead, you fucking did in Itachi. You made her want to hate you and become like, hey, you've got to be the Sasuke. You got to hate me so you could kill me and be stronger because of loneliness. Fuck off. That shit pissed me off. Like, physically angry. I'm like, fuck you to the screen.
I was so happy that he didn't we didn't learn the backstory to feel like I guess you feel sorry, but not really. I was like, this makes me hate you more. I hate you. He's pulling for me. I thought it was like an Ainz, right? He's like, I'm just creating enemies of my own.
Bro's trying to be like a Darkwater Tenwood version of Ainz.
I'm like, brother, relax. I was overall enjoyable. I love them.
Also, we found out his mentor's alive, or maybe alive, saying don't find him, or you can never find him. Like, what the fuck kind of vague type of side mission connected to the mission we're supposed to go to now? Like, I'm excited. Look, I'll say this. 100%. I enjoyed this show overall more than the Guildmaster girl that we saw, I think, in spring season. That there's a few arcs we also hated, like during X6 and 10. I'm trying to compare something right now that we could relate that in the middle arc we also hated. This arc with the guy with the guild swordmaster, so that's what I'm trying to compare, like concept show, fantasy, but also in a setting where like they had a slow burn in the middle. So with this, I'm excited for season 2 because I'm looking forward to how are we connecting to the Seeker. Then we're connecting to the guy that has no magic now. Let's see him actually be the good swordsmaster that he once was. So now let's see that. And I like how he's trying to train to other people to like he has to verse since they know they're gonna verse humans because they're trying to do fucking trafficking with the fucking Yorha and everything. So cool. But like I'm mad at the fucking swordmaster. Like that's the thing I feel arrogant. Like I get frustrated during our conversation because it's like, cool, we're connecting the side story back to the main story, but we're not even connecting the main story. We're just teasing with Lord Dump, but not even answering the Lord Dump. We're just telling you about it, but you can find out in season 2 or in the future. Until then, I'ma die. Deuces, yo. I'm like, fuck you.
You'll find out, brother. You'll find out. I'm like, you know
it's like a Dragon Ball Z episode. Stay tuned to the next episode. Who knows when?
100%. Yeah, overall, I enjoyed it. I love Ornis too. His whole thing. That was awesome. Sick. Ornis is cool.
Yeah, he's dope.
The characters are cool. I love Ornis.
He's a dope character that I love how in the beginning of their flashback, they said that he wanted to be the leader, but then accepted it was Yorha.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, if it's not gonna be me, it could be her. But he's like, hey, I'm gonna take my stand. If I can't get the leadership, I'm gonna get the name. And I love how they accepted the name as well without even asking. Like they understood in their own perspective. And once he was heard, he like, yeah, that's why. In my head, he probably had his own reason. He's like, I'm gonna just take the W here. But yeah, they will like it. They'll go change it.
100. It's like the last time, right? When he was like fighting the guy he did, or Alec. And
Yeah.
he did like this move, and he was like, "Oh, dude, you were doing that just to like make me like kind of like look away. You are a genius." He's like, "Yeah, dude, yeah, 100%, dude. Yep. I don't know. Ornis is cool. He's been my boy since the whole season.
Yeah.
This series is fun. Just a fun time.
And
I've enjoyed it till the end.
Plus, I love how when we get, we have had a lot of these type of Isekai's fantasy series that have the party member but gets disbanded but then goes back to his old party or just a new squad. We've gotten that type, but with this one, I like how we get a lot of side character story and kind of lured up with background to try to also progress in the future. So it's not just like, hey, like the other flaming guy that has like a harem. He's like the all-star magician. They have a YouTuber and everything. It's kind of like how at some arcs it was just, we're going to the next thing. Here, at least with this show, we had the side story, but then we're going to the next arc that we at least have story that, hey, his mentor's alive. Me, I'm questioning like, cool. Are we gonna get more information that next season? If it happens, if I get it, cool. I'm curious about it. May I have to rewatch the show? Hopefully not. Hopefully I could just watch the last 2 episodes and just remember, like, boom, and much easier to remember. So I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. Are we because I don't know. This is just something. Are we thinking he killed his mom for a reason? And is that why he's saying like, oh, you shouldn't look for him because once you find out the truth, you're not gonna be happy.
My assumption it relates to the Swordmaster, like with probably the mom turned to a monster as well, or probably the mom turned into like a dungeon core or something, or like in that type of stance with like something dark. So it has to be something where like he regrets his decision as well, like trauma. So that's my assumption. Like he had to kill his mom, but also like he trained him. So how do you have the information as well? So like, what's the connection with the kingdom, with his mom? So like, there has to be some type of like war or some type of dungeon crawl that happened for them to have a dark past where some people have some connecting tissue.
Something, yeah, I would agree with that.
And I feel like
I'll talk about this show during the tier list. I'm sorry for going. Go ahead.
Copy. I also feel like the Shadow Guild has some type of connection as well.
That's pretty much guaranteed. Like
fair enough. Yeah, for sure.
Like there's no reason for the Shadow Guild to be a thing if that's not the case.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure. You sure you don't want to sprinkle anything in, Vanguard, or nah? You're good.
No, I'll tear this shit up on the tier list. Don't worry.
I mean, you got time now. You sure you don't want to do that now?
Anyway, Isekai Quartet.
Right.
Can I steal the spotlight? The music this episode was gas. And let me just say, as somebody, who lives in the East Coast, we dance drill style. So let me tell you, I was dancing with the Tims and everything, bro. Shit was peak fucking. This one time, I'll let him slide. Sid was standing on business playing the piano, bro. He was fucking like Phil Collins up in that bitch playing the Tarzan theme song, going ham in that bitch. I was like, yo. Boy, he's going hard. Okay. But yeah, no, so shit's about to go down, and next episode's last episode. That's pretty much it.
Pretty much, yeah. Sid just going on the piano since I like how Cyclops, I think his name is Cyclops. I liked his agony. He's like the music sheets. Fuck, and he was just crying. He was so sad. And Sid came and he was like, oh, "It's my time. It's me. I can play the piano since, of course, right? He's a fanatic. He just knows how to play this one song, and he killed it. I'm not gonna lie. The whole like orchestra thing was awesome. Otto and the gang locking in, defeating the monsters. We have a new rule, that they can only defeat the monsters if they're actually playing, since the festival isn't over. So cool stuff. Overall, it's the finale. I love seeing Cosmo and Super and all of them just being like, bruh, what the fuck is going on in this time? Like, what the hell? We're trying to go home, please. And then Beetlejuice showed up That was hilarious to me.
Your
Just because
boyfriend showed up?
he did. I was so happy since I
What?
saw him with Vash in his life, and then I saw him Isekai Quartet. I was like, brother, my boy, he's back. But of course, they didn't let him in the school because they were like, you're suspicious. Get the fuck out of here, bro. And he's like,
I
no,
don't
I'm
know.
just an apostle of
He's pretty
love.
cute.
He is. And no, they didn't let him in. And he also was
They
with
should let Sirius in.
right. They should definitely not let her in if she shows up.
No,
So
she's
yeah,
she's also an apostle of love. I don't know what you're talking about.
nah, I fucking hate. No, anyways.
Okay, what about regular?
Anyways.
Also apostle of love. I don't know.
You know what? Just so people can beat him up, sure.
Okay.
What's up, bruh?
Yes, daddy.
Well, when you come back like that, I'm gonna just say, what other show do I need to watch before I watch Isekai Quartet? Can I watch ReZero? I
Tanya?
could check the which one?
Tanya.
Overlord.
I already watched
Tanya,
Overlord.
Tanya.
At least
No, you
season
did
one.
not
Season
already
one.
watch
Season one. So I assume I could watch Isekai Quartet.
No.
I still need to watch more of Overlord. Oh, copy.
Yes.
Copy.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
season
gotta-
2 is where you meet Pandora's actor, no?
No, season
Because
one.
you don't see him. I don't think. Oh, you see him in
That's the
season
end
1?
of season one. Yeah.
So Yojo Senki, that's coming back for season 2. So yeah, you gotta get on
Tanya.
that.
You got to do
Yeah.
Tanya.
Yep.
Okay.
Tanya's really good. I actually had to watch that because season
And-
2's coming out for that.
No, you're caught up with. So basic.
So like 4 other shows I
And
need to
I
watch.
never
Konosuba.
saw Tanya.
And
Yeah.
Konosuba.
Oh,
You watch
Konosuba, yeah.
So it's
No, I think
Tanya,
he-
Konosuba, Overlord,
hasn't-
and what other one?
And
Oh yeah, you
ReZero.
haven't watched Konosuba.
Which are? Did you know those are the 4 that are the quartet? By the way.
Yeah, so you're basically gotta watch everything.
Oh,
bruh.
You just
You're
have to watch all of them.
Okay, copy. All right. Isekai Quartet probably 2027 then. All right, cool. No stress
you're
about
good.
that.
The movie Heat, though, I'll say if you guys still
I
haven't
haven't
watched
seen
it,
it.
the movie Heat.
I will.
Oh.
I will.
I haven't seen it yet.
No, we haven't seen it.
You gotta watch
We made it
Nate,
to watch it with Nate, but he's been fucking holding out on us. So who knows?
Yeah. We'll see, man. But yeah, that's it for
Memory.
the honorable
Yeah,
mentions for Isekai.
Nate, yo, boyfriend, when are we doing this? When's
Wait,
our date?
what?
Like,
Oh,
come on.
Okay. Yeah,
Hey, yo,
Nate,
confessions?
please, movie, please.
This is my
Anyway.
confession.
All right.
Yo,
who
time
made me
for our main
princess?
event. Who made me a
Time for a
princess?
main event. Who made Neko a princess?
Wait, what?
This is episode 50. I came for episode 16 because I believe Neko said that they're wrapping up within the one season with 16 episodes.
Well, now I think they could have a season 2. I
Oh,
don't
they
know.
could have
It
a season
depends.
2. Yeah, it depends. That's
Yeah.
true. I will say this. I love the show, but sometimes when I press play and I see only like 19 minutes or 20 minutes, I'm like, no, that's like 17 or maybe like 18. Because if you take out the intro now, it's just like 15 together. So it's like so little. But so good, and the animation is beautiful. The watermation in the memories in the bubble, like that shit was so golly. And I love how in the tower our girl was like, "Oh, there has to be Lucas, right? No, it can't be." And I love how she kind of thinks of all the foolish and kiddish side of his, not knowing that this man is a 400-year-old type of great, powerful wizard that actually is very serious, but he's just been having a laid back moment in his life with you. But she just thinks like he ain't a great wizard, but knowing, but like he's technically above the tower. He's just all powerful guy that's technically taking care of you in this dark magic, and he just came and saved her. He's like. Not ask one question like, oh, yo, you got this dark magic and now your father's in this bubble. We need to get him there before this bubble kind of kills him.
Yeah.
Yep, basically, right? I hope she can get to him.
He's gonna get to him next episode.
Just like I hope it gets her like it's not like she hasn't read the series.
I mean, look, man, you never know. They could do an anime original, right?
May original ending, the dad dies. Oh no.
So yeah, look, basically, right? The whole Diana too, just seeing his memories.
Diana's
with her.
dude.
She's so
Her mom is
cute.
beautiful.
So beautiful.
We
Like,
finally
he
get
needed
to
that.
see, like, we get to see him actually cursing himself, and he literally plunges his hand into his heart to seal it off.
Thank you. He
Which
did it
is
himself.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Which I believe, my theory back then, I said it was, I believe somebody else did it that was trying to hunt him or something, but I didn't expect that he chose to do that, which is understandable. When you lose your partner,
I thought it. I did say that. I think I said he probably is intentionally closing off his heart and his memories.
I believe you did say that. I believe so.
Doesn't want to remember because it's so bad. So yeah.
By
But
the
yeah,
way,
I understand. partner. Go ahead.
I was gonna say we should have in 2026 like a tally of things that we do predict and actually have right by the end. But that's just a thought I thought about. But
That'd be cool.
it is very interesting that the partner is showing us that he actually chose to do the darkness towards her, like close himself off, and she at the seeing that from her father, she kind of understands him more. Hopefully, he gets alive and gets saved, and she starts to see him in a new light and understand why he is the way he is. And knowing that I thought the mom died after she was born after a year or a couple months, but no, it seems like she died of birth. Like after she gave birth, she died because of poor pregnancy or the magic stuff. Like he said, like the magic kind of depleted her. Most likely, like probably health wise, also got depleted at the same time.
My friend certainly knew that because, like, I remember watching the delivery scene, and you saw the pool of blood under her, and she named Athi, and then immediately died. I thought that was like a given.
It's been 15 episodes. Yeah, brain probably forgot.
Fair enough.
No, yeah, but you're right. I mean, seeing that, and I guess we will have to see it too. It's like, yeah, like all this time she thought like, oh no, he just hates me and stuff like that. But of course, right? No one wants their loved one to leave, and of course he probably at first felt that way, but no, it's just mostly he felt so hurt for her, like choosing the child, right? Which is fair, right? And of course he comes to love Athi though. He comes to love Athi after all that, and now. Like it's just a whole rough situation. It's pretty sad. Claude has definitely a very sad story. And then right, Lucas finds this like guy that has dark magic that is like just looming around this family. Like what is going on?
Claude's family member.
I love how he got a whole playback camera. And that camera can literally show him when he leaves the house and just goes away. I'm like, this camera just literally be having a whole playback 360. It literally plays it so good. But
caught him in 4K. It's crazy.
Exactly. 4K, 8K, everything.
Caught him with the evil laugh and everything. It's like
not true. That was crazy.
He's like this dude for real crazy.
Damn. For real hunting out. Well, it's something you said, Neko, that I really want to pick it back earlier is him literally telling his wife, his partner, saying that I don't want to have the baby if I have to lose you. That's something that any couple, any partner, and vice versa could fear, because the person you fall in love with is the partner that you are going to have kids with. But the kids, you're going to love them, of course, when they're born and during the path of that journey. But just knowing that fear that the person that you was 2 years, 3 years, whatever it is, 9 months to even raise a child, you have that connection with just a loser. Like, it just shows that Claude was never heartless in the first place. It's just that pain was so strong. It was so hurtful, so deep. He even felt like that she left him. Just saying that, I felt that pain. I could relate it to some extent for things in my personal life. But just saying that, like, that is hurtful for any person to go through. But just for him to even, he didn't mind being a father, but he didn't want to lose her at the same time. And he'd rather have lost a baby than rather lose his partner. And that's something that many couples have gone through. Many couples have to, have made that choice in their life, and they have kept those things privately. So just to see that, it's just like, that's a tough situation that you can feel and understand a lot. So that's something that you want to speak on. Like, that's tough.
Oof, for sure, right? Ugh, it hurts. And I think even Athi at that point is like, Mom, what are you saying, right? Like accepting her and like trying to like deliver her. Like, it's tough, right? It's tough. She could have been with us, but no. I mean, we got Athi. It's that's still her in a way, right?
Yeah.
I mean, blood rights. Yeah.
We know next episode the mother's gonna appear. If you saw the teaser and I did like that for the 22nd.
Girl.
Yeah.
Magical girl Athi. She's gonna get wings on her head and shit.
Yeah, that's original too.
Look,
that was interesting. Okay.
I hope we do get season 2 because I'm still waiting to find out about the dark magic dude. Icy snowy dude. Also the half sister. There's more to tell, so I hope there's a season 2. I don't mind this top of 16 episode because at the end of the day, it don't feel like full 16. It feels like it mixes up, but they're short. At the end of the day, they're enjoyable. The opening is cute as well. The ED I don't listen to all the time, but the OP I do.
Yeah. Fair enough. Both are good.
Yeah, they're both good.
Yeah.
I think Janet. I think I want the girl, the heroine. I think I want her to get with her brother. That's fine. They can do that.
Yeah. It's just so you know, they're not
because
siblings.
they're not related. At
Yeah,
all.
but I'm just in my head, I'm like, I want to Atty with Snowy Boy because I know Nate don't want to see Atty with Lucas. He been hating that shit from the beginning. He's been a guy like, nah.
I'm telling you right now, she's going to marry Lucas. Like, there's no way this story is not setting that up. So we can take him off the table, I think.
Hey, I'm gonna still where Crash can have like 20 copiums.
Undeafened for this conversation. I want you to know he's been deafened for a while. He undeafened to type "ew." Oh God!
Look, if Crash can have 20 copiums in his shows, I'm gonna have 1 copium for this. I'm gonna believe Isis Snowy Dude is at least still in this up and running race. If he's not up in the second place, I'm just hoping right now he's in 8th. Maybe could reach 2nd soon. Maybe
it doesn't matter. All I know is Lucas is gonna be scraping the back of Athy's, Anyway,
oh my god! Oh my
god! Going forward,
wow.
We don't do the top rankings anyway. Honestly, y'all want to just say what episode was the best this week?
Yeah,
Watari was episode of the week for me.
Mega Grem, you took the words out of my head, so love that. I'm gonna say Gachiakuta.
Okay.
If y'all saw I'm about to say YouTube reel, yes, is it YouTube short, reel, IG, TikTok, whatever. I already made a whole short just talking about that, how excited I was and learning not saying Easter eggs, but the stuff that they're foreshadowing for the next season, and like being heard from Wonkus and a few other friends how storied this Grand is. People said that the manga of Gachiakuta could be as big as One Piece. When I hear that, that means like, oh, that's huge. That means, but makes sense when you think that they're expanding. There is an island sphere, fucking gods. When you have other possibilities of 5th generation, how does this connect? Have sisters, have brothers, maybe have wings flying out here. Who knows?
Yeah.
That actually makes me want to watch this less.
Oh, damn.
I mean, anyway, go on. That's crazy. For me, it's the opposite. Gets me excited. Shit.
Okay. Yeah, no, for me, probably with Yano-Kun. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, I love my diabetes every week. That's a good time. So
Dude,
yeah.
Most people will say that's not the best time of the week, but hey, some people.
Hey man, I like to be full up with some
opium.
Blessings to those that suffer from this in best way conditions.
No, I know, but at least I like feeling warm and fuzzy. So that would be my or Sanda or Gachiakuta. Would have been the runner up. So yeah.
This is hard. This is hard.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, Umamusume.
I'm about to say, for you, Umamusume, why are you about to sigh? We know Umamusume.
It's hard.
You gotta represent for the Cour from the community and Nate's community. You gotta represent them. That they've been asking for him for maybe like past 12 months. So at least you could represent for them for MemoryNK channel, his community of Umamusume, the 1,000 viewers that watches before it got copyright strike. You have represented them.
I'm gonna be honest. This Umamusume episode was alright. It wasn't the best episode. Well, I mean,
fake fan, Chad, fake fan.
Gotta rep the Umamusume, of course. No, I honestly, man, I think watching might keep on. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Watari's kind of good, man.
Oh, I mean, that was a good thing for you.
I think that's biased because I did binge the whole damn thing. So
yeah, but I'll say you'll lock in. I was told to even not be able to be on the stream. I'm like, how does this affect me then? And I'm like, it's a show I don't even watch, but still fire dope that you watch.
I needed you not to know. I needed radio silence, bro. I didn't need no info being leaked to Crash.
I want that info no leak. Damn, that's great.
What I doing? Oh whoa! And the only reason I told Neko is because our DMs are crazy. Because I'm like, bro, the mom's a savage, dude. The sister, did you see that sister scene? Oh no! I'm just in the DMs, fuck gushing, bro.
Graham is Crash Jr. now. That is what a spirit
That's
has told
crazy.
me. Interesting.
That's
Well,
crazy.
okay, everybody. Thank you for being here in this episode 59 in week 12. It was a good time. I'm happy that we got to talk about a lot of shows that ended, and we're going to actually even continue this next week in the tier list. As you've heard, there's still things ending next week, so hey, you'll hear us on the tier list going into it, and maybe, like, of course, ranking them. We'll see, like, what are our final scores of everything, which I'm excited to see everyone's scores. I think usually we have, like, a, how we call it, like a debate, but I think this season we might have a mini debate.
No, we're gonna have. We're gonna argue about one specific.
One of the most disgusting arguments we're all gonna have with each other.
Is it the Banished Court Magician?
It's gonna be the one.
We're gonna have
a lot of things.
big old arguments. We're gonna have 3
friendships may be ruined.
That are gonna be huge arguments.
Oh man! All right, so now you heard it here. I mean, we're gonna have some little debates. All right, so look forward to that.
It's gonna be fun. I can't wait for us to see where we ranked Tougen Anki.
I'm gonna be honest. I think One Punch Man's just at the bottom of the tier list, though. Let's be real here, guys.
Can't wait to see how all of us are cut up. MemoryNK, myself, Neko as well, Crash. I'm not mentioning Grem because he's been on top of his homework. Big shout out to Manga Grem.
For One Punch Man.
That's fine. Hey, wait. We don't need to throw details, chat. Panelists, we don't need to throw details exactly. Whichever series we need to catch up on, we will be doing our homework the next 7 days until we do. Chat, don't forget Jesus Christ. December 27th.
September 27th, guys. We're giving you 9 months of leeway, guys. 10 months of leeway. Where that's what we're gonna talk about. What we're watching in winter of 2026. So
no.
Wait for
of the winter 2027 by then.
Basically. Yeah.
Chat. It's December 27th.
September, guys. September is
December 27, 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. EST. We will be doing MemoryNK Twitch stream. Also, chat Twitch stream and YouTube for our Stranger Things on Friday evening, 10 p.m. And also Watkins' birthday on December 27 as well. So we also will be shouting out to his birthday on our stream as well. He'll probably join us or there on chat or anything like that. So that's all I have to say for plugs. Weaves of the Rain. Check out our recording content. Most likely no streams because it's pre-tape shows. So we'll do our pre-tapes as well. And
that's hilarious, by the way.
I know. It's just like, hey, y'all gonna do pre-tapes? We will do pre-tapes too. Call it a day.
They're gonna pre-tape their reaction. Bro, y'all should, since they're pre-taping, y'all should do the reaction and pre-tape it and have it come out before Raw finishes.
That's hilarious. I can reach out to them and tell them that. Other than that, guys, go watch light novels. Go prepare yourself. If you haven't finished your Full Season anime, go finish it like we also need to, so we could go tier list.
Golly, I'm telling you, chat, if you saw Nate's backlog, oh my god.
That folder is crazy, chat. He's off for 6 days, he said. By the way, he told us he's off for 6 days, so he's going to do that homework. 5 days. My apologies there.
But of course.
Anyway, guys, there's this really good manga y'all should read. It's called Betrayed by the Hero. So I formed a MILF party with his mom.
He's guys,
it's so good. Y'all need to check it out. That shit's peak, dude. Oh my god, he fucks all their moms. It's so good.
Oh, that's insane.
Other than that, chat. Also, chat, before we end, Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah,
for those that for those that celebrate, if not, happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, the whole 9 yards of holiday season for this. So take care of yourself. Take care. If you're snowing, drink some hot chocolate, some hot cocoa, and slap the booty as well of Grinchy.
Oh, yeah, true.
Read from the Heroes Party, so
watch the ReZero VODs, by the way.
Milk for Santa Claus tonight. It's over for y'all.
And watch the finale of the Mighty Nine, guys. This is about to be peak.
And watch Amazing Digital Circus as well, episode 7 that drop on Netflix as well.
I don't agree with that one. I haven't seen it.
Bye.
Fuck.
Neko was supposed to show me the robot one, and she never did.
Oh boy, watch Ray J clap cheeks. I'm telling y'all, put it in the comments.
You don't know subtext, brother.
Hopium. Anyways. See y'all next
It
week.
was
We
the
talk
next
on
day,
business.
Crash. How is
Dude,
she?
we already got recording. What are you on, bro?
Fucking Rich Girlfriend manga's coming back. Yo, Tuesday, y'all better watch out for that